And then you make a 2-hour live stream talking about Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown.
Fair use.
Made a 2-hour and 30. Hold on, let's see how long this is. A 2 hour and freaking. Turn this shit out. You literally made a 2-hour and 30-minute video about Kwame Brown and me. Your jokes are getting really terrible. Not only are they getting old, Skinny, your new approach is to bring this nigga with you. Skinny, so now you're going to start talking about people. Hold on. Your title is called Life After Kwame Brown. Oh my. What? Yo, your title is called
Life After Kwame Brown. Who's next?
Your title.
Ain't no way, boy.
Yo, your title is called Life After. Yo, that is so sus. You are hurt. Life After Kwame. Bro, you going to attach yourself. Yo, check out what he's doing. He is attaching himself even closer than when he was a cousin of a busty buzz. A cousin of a busty buzz. Yo, Keisha.
Life After Kwame Brown.
Bro. It's leaking. Let that Keisha out. You are letting that Keisha out, boy. Your feelings is hurt.
Damn.
Okay, Skinny.
That is suspect, though.
Is the music turned off?
That is a suspect title. Life After Kwame Brown. Why would you title that?
You had no interaction. Your chat was moving.
That's a shame.
Your chat.
He's a scorn lover.
You're literally about to kill your own channel if you think bringing these niggas on your channel is going to do anything.
Shout out to DMD, man. Fair use.
An hour and something talking about sneakers.
That nigga's title is
Shoes?
Life After Kwame Brown, man. That grown man titled that shit that.
Exposed me about sneaker YouTube. You know this is the wrong.
Then they had the nerve to put up there who's next. So that's all Mr. Skinny channel is gonna be about? Is beefing with somebody? Who's next? Life After Kwame Brown. Who's next? Just what this 50-year-old man is saying.
Sneaker community to come over here and talk about shoes, talk about stuff that I did on my sneaker channel. Boy, your crowd is gonna get so bored with you trying to talk about me and some sneakers. Oh, let me guess. Now you're gonna start talking about my ex-girl. Hey, Skinny. You better.
How y'all doing today on this Friday? What y'all up to today?
Who you involve around me?
Thank God it's Friday, huh?
Your channel clapped last time. You kept giving out personal information and giving out false information and attacking other people around me. Is that what got your other channel clapped? Oh, Skinny, you better be very careful what you say and what information you put out. You know you two don't like that, huh? I didn't want to do this. What is wrong with your eyes? Why do you roll your eyes in the back of your head when you talk?
I thought about that when I used to watch Mr. Skinny.
Skinny does this weird thing with his...
He be talking, looking in the camera, then he do this weird thing with his eyes.
Skinny, this live stream was so boring. I'm telling you, I'm Skinny, you are going to kill your channel. If you think by you bringing these sneaker
This dude
niggas,
put life after
these
Kwame
sneaker
Brown
niggas
as a title,
on your
man.
channel to expose me about shoes.
That sounds like a Lifetime joint.
Oh, he said, look, hey,
Yeah, no disrespect.
Kwame
Yeah,
Brown.
no disrespect to
You don't
anybody
need to
who's
talk
gay,
to
but
DMD because DMD said that he used to hate fake shoes, and now
life
he's
after
reviewing fake
KB, it do
shoes.
sound kind of suspect. You know, to each his own, but it sound kind of Lifetime-ish. Sound like, you know, a scorned lover Lifetime. Like that R. Kelly shit.
This was one of your worst live streams ever, bro. Nobody was laughing in your chat.
And then he got the nerve to say,
Hey,
who's
I'm
next?
going to dissect the hell out of this video because y'all was, make believe. Skinny, can you please explain y'all's relationship? Like, don't just bring him on. Has a fallout, you go running to Tommy. You are really a beta male.
And he said he's not going to stop.
You run to your enemy. And you attach
Now he
yourself to your
said he's going to
enemy like
critique him.
someone else. So now you are attaching yourself to Tommy Sotomayor just to go at Kwame Brown, and now you're attaching yourself again to your enemies just to go at me. Yo, if this is your new angle,
This 50-year-old man
at you.
says, who's life after KB? Who's next? Like, who's next? Who's next? This is, you just going to keep this going on your channel, Mr. Unskinny?
It's going to be easy to
Yo, Sister T, I be cracking up talking about, what she called him? Skinless, I think.
Bro, any stories that these niggas come up here and tell you, nobody's going to...
She called that brother skinless. Life after KB. Ain't that some suspect-ish right there? 50-year-old man. 50-year-old man with a family. 50-year-old man with a family. Can't make this shit up. Then he said, who's next? Why I gotta be somebody next? Why it's gotta be a next? He's 50 and did 11 years in the system, allegedly. And did 11 years in the system, allegedly. You're 50 years old. And you got like a 4 and a 6-year-old. But you're talking about other people being old and having kids? Come on, man. Why you judging people, man, when you got like a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old at 50? And you sit in your basement and get drunk, allegedly, all day and smoke. They babies. They need attention. I remember when my youngsters was 4 and 6 and shit, man, they had constant attention. Always, always, always. Never like constant attention at that age, boy. But I hope people get out and enjoy the day at least. I hope it's nice out. I know it's been like storms rolling all around the south, I believe. Lately, we've been having some bad weather in a lot of different spots, but hopefully if you got some good weather, something going on in your area or wherever you live at, get out and enjoy it a little bit. You know, it's Friday, it's the weekend. Most people get paid either yesterday, today. Hopefully you got your bills is paid, so you got a little extra in case you want to go have a drink or something, go do something, folk to something. You know? Learning purposes, YouTube. This is my medication, YouTube. You know? I get disability, and instead of taking medicine, I smoke medical marijuana, so YouTube, if you see me doing this is learning purposes only and medicals. Time to take my medicine. It's all legal. Okay, YouTube? Don't hit me with the yellow ad stability thing or whatever. You know what I mean? Don't hit me with that. Medical reasons, learning purposes. And it's legal where I'm at. Okay? It's legal. Got dispensaries all around. Got a license, yes. So don't dox me, YouTube. YouTube be tripping, boy. They'll put a yellow on your shit just for your title. Like, oh nah, nigga, you put this, nah, you put this man name in your title. You put this in your title. Got to check it out first. We're gonna get this yellow. I'm like, God damn. YouTube's starting to hit me now for all my some of my older reacting videos that I did, the music. My reaction videos that I'm doing over the rappers and the music that I'm reacting to. Some of them, they let me like monetize a little bit, but it's like it seems like now that I'm doing my channel's growing, like slowly growing a little bit more, and I'm doing reaction videos to non-music, and I'm monetizing them videos. But it seemed like the videos that I had monetized music, like they going back and they striking them. Like, yeah, we know we let you monetize these before, but I guess we caught you now. We got you now. Like, I'm talking about that's old videos. I be looking at my email and I'm seeing them copyright videos that was monetized 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Like, oh man, like, y'all coming back. Okay, man. Like, why y'all doing this to me now? Shit, some artists, shit, the one artist that I used to react to that I started, the dude started it for me really. Easy Mill, the little Filipino rapper. He nice as fuck. He the one who really started. That was the first person I ever started doing reaction videos to. And now when I do reaction videos to him, they block the videos. They let me monetize all the old videos. They let me rock. They never copyrighted maybe a couple of them. They let me rock out all Easy Mill videos. I did a Easy Mill video recently. He got a new one, and they blocked it. They said, fuck copyright. You can't even put it up. We're not even, I said, I do his videos all the time. What's going on? His people's even reached out to me like a long time ago and was like, yo, we support you. Thanks for supporting our boy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let you know when shit come out early, releases, shit like that. And some of them I monetized. You know what I mean? But just recently, they just blocked it. I'm like, this is the dude started it all for me. Like, they didn't never block it. So I tried to do it again. I said, why they block it? So, did another Easy Mill. Blocked it. I said, oh, let me find out. I can't do my boy no more. The one who started it all for me? Like, that don't even make sense. Learning purposes only, YouTube. What I'm doing right now is learning purposes only. It's my medicine. It's medical. You know, I give tutorials and lessons on how to roll a blunt one-on-one. It's learning purposes, YouTube. Please don't hit me with the yellow, man. I be following guidelines like a motherfucker, man. Can't do too much of shit no more on here on YouTube. How y'all doing out there? What y'all getting into today? It's a lot of drama around these YouTube streets, huh? It's a lot of drama around these YouTube streets. I got a couple. It's just sucks that they taking it outside of YouTube like that. Why? Like, wow. Like, and it sucks because it's like the one motherfucker that really made it, that took it this far across the line, that's really taking it off of YouTube, is a 50-year-old man, really. That so-called did 11 years in prison, allegedly. Like, you would think it would be some teenagers, some young shit. Like, you wouldn't think grown folks in this sector of YouTube, with the climate, everything that's going on, shit like that, like, you wouldn't think they would be the ones to take it off of YouTube. Like, why are you taking it that far? Like, yo, like, that's like, this is some teenage high school shit. Like, this is YouTube. Like, you can't want the money that bad. Like, you'll get the money. Like, is it for the money that bad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that you want to disparage and like tear down other people that look like you, and like, even if they don't look like you know what I'm saying? Like, just people trying to make it, just especially if you've never crossed that line with me. It's nothing wrong with us joking on each other, playing the dozens, getting at each other, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's good enough. People, that's entertainment. People, we're going to tune in for that. We will tune in just for the jokes and the get backs and shit. So what the fuck it gotta go personal for? Why we gotta go look into people's Facebooks and Instagrams and pull out family members and shit from pictures from 4 years ago and shit like that? Try to find a picture of you at your worst moment, looking crazy or something like that, and then they want to bring that on the YouTube to try to embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that picture 8 years ago. But then why you gotta explain that picture 8 years ago? And then with somebody else, like, you bringing other people's kids and other people's husbands and wives and shit. And it's like, we would have tuned in and been cool just with the one-on-one jokes, or even if you are gonna joke, you know what I mean, outside that person, you still don't gotta get personal. What we need personal information for? Why you leaking phone numbers? Why we need somebody's address? Now you taking it offline. Now you putting it in the real life though. Why? What is extra going to come from that but drama? You making the money, right? On YouTube, right? You want to make the money on YouTube, right? But now you got court dates and shit. So now where that money going to? Are you buying lawyers and shit? Now you got to pay for representation. Now you buying lawyers. Now you taking time out your day that you could be making money. You spending money. It don't add up. All because you want somebody to what? Look bad? Then what? Then what? Okay, you make me look bad, right? Then what? Say you get what you want. Say you embarrass me. Did you see? Uncut edit. Nah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Bob Oli Uncut. I'm gonna have to check it out. That's the name of the channel, Bob Oli. I'm still not familiar with everybody. I think I'm familiar with mostly everybody, but put me on. Put me on though. Yo, it just baffles me, man. It just, cause it's like, like, we're fine, and then I don't want to keep just sounding like I'm repetitive, keeping sticking up for somebody, but even when it got grimy and dirty, how did one party like KB still keep it non-personal? Still kept it jokes and funny, and yeah, he say jabs that might hurt, but still never really got personal. Still. I gotta check it out. Mob Only. I'm gonna make sure around subscribe to him. Mob Only. I gotta check him out. And it's like, and then that's crazy because one person is still like kicking drawers in the ass, so to speak, without even really stooping to y'all level. Still, I'm still not leaking phone numbers and addresses. I'm still not wishing ill on the dead. I'm still not wishing ill on an illness you might not have. And I'm still somehow winning. Wow. I'm still somehow winning. You see that? You see that? And I'm like, how do we get this far, y'all? How do we get this far? These are people that's fucking grown as a motherfucker. Grandparents and shit. Still smooth as James Bond. Draco. Like, how I get so many personal attacks to me, so many different things leaked, so many different things said about me, so much defaming my name, so much. I still don't stoop to y'all level, and I'm still kind of winning. I'm still got the people. I still got my shit. People, and then they be lying because there ain't no proof of numbers. There's numbers going down. The numbers going down, man. That's a goddamn lie. Anybody with common sense can see the numbers. That's a goddamn lie if you ask me. That's a goddamn lie. Because you still watching. The same motherfuckers that's talking about your numbers going down and mine is going up. The same motherfucker talking about his numbers going down. Y'all sure know every single thing he do and say. Y'all know every single thing that this dude said. Y'all don't miss a beat. I've never seen this in my entire life. Not from a grown man. Females do that shit. Females would stalk your Facebook page, stalk whatever they need to stalk because they like you. Or some type of something happened there. They love you. So they stalking your movements. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. I'm not dissing a female when I say that. I'm not saying, oh, that's a female, that's hard. Because females do that shit. I hate when females. No. That's what a female do. That's what a girlfriend would do. That's what an ex-girlfriend would do. To see how fast you moved on. To see if you cheating or not. To see who the next chick. To see what's going on. Watch your movements. They care. That's just what an ex-female would do. Like when you break up. Some guys do it. Some guys do it. You break up. You think you moved on. You move on. You break up. You move on. And the next thing you know, like a month later or 2 months later or whatever, you get a phone call or you get a long ass text or whatever from the ex-female, and she's telling you everything that you've been doing in the past month. She's been watching. Oh, I see you had the next chick. Oh, I saw when you went out, you never took me there. I saw you go on a cruise or something. You never took me on the cruise. How you know I went on a goddamn cruise? Damn, man. You put them pictures up on goddamn Instagram. Oh, I put that video up. How you watch? I got her blocked though. She watching through a girlfriend's joint that you still friends with or whatever that you don't even know. Or they make a fake profile up, send a friend request. Say, I don't get into that. I don't do that. You can never trick me with that. But, and they watch your every move and they hear everything you say, and then they can go back and tell you everything you said and did. And you like, we broke up. Why you still watching me? How you know everything I'm doing? How you see that? How you know what my new girl look like? And that's how nosy you is. She ain't even my new girl. That was my cousin or somebody. You know what I'm saying? That was my first time even going on a date with her. Yeah, but she ain't my new girlfriend. But yeah, I went on a date, but then they ain't even my new girl. That was my first date with her. And to keep funky, I don't even like her like that. But you watching. But this is a 50-year-old man doing this. And also another 50-year-old man doing it, or close to 50-year-old man. That dude that start with a T, that keep getting his channel took, he older than what y'all think too. He 50, rounded off. He 49, rounded off 48, rounded off to 50. You know how we used to do when in school, rounded off. 48, 50, same shit. And that's what baffles us. That's where a lot of us be like, can't believe it. That's where a lot of us be like, God, for real? Like bald-headed 50-year-old man, but kids, he's doing this? Oh, shit. Man, when they're rapping, man. I see that shit this morning. Was Skinless, was rapping, trying to rap about Sister T. That shit is just so distasteful, disgusting at your age. Anybody grown that would have been around you, like your wife or somebody, and just witnessed that in live would just look at you and be like, ugh. Like, ugh. You a grown-ass man doing this. Ugh. Like, look at you. Drinking your beer and shit, looking all nasty, looking like got a bunch of backwash in that motherfucker, in that bottle. You look like you got a whole bunch of backwash in that Corona bottle. Ugh. Just look at you like, ugh. Nobody want to be your friend in real life. Come on, man. That's how you act. Nobody want to be your friend in real life. You acting like that. That's too young, man. That's too young acting, bro. Then you want to call somebody husband, and I don't know if you got the wrong number or right number. It don't even matter. If you got the right number, that's childish. Sister T is not the one who called your wife. It ain't even like you called Queen Regina's husband. She the one who talked to your wife on the phone. She's the one who your wife called back from the message that she left. And that's Sister T, man. So why you bothering her husband, man? And like she said, you don't know who you messing with, man. You letting this YouTube shit, you treating this like you some young boy on YouTube, yo. That's disrespectful to us young cats. For real. And I ain't even that young, but I still feel young though. Look young. But it is, man, to us younger cats. It's disrespect. Like, come on, dude. This woman, why you messing with this woman's husband? And she ain't even come at you like that and say nothing personal. She ain't put nothing personal out about you. She ain't put your number out. She's about to, like, I know what it was, though. I know what it was, though, with Sister T. I know what it was. It was that one video, though. I know what it was. It was the alleged accusations from jail. It was that, them emails. It was that, you know what I mean? Allegedly, you had a bottom B when you was in jail. It was that video. Ooh, that video stung. That video hit you, Mr. Skinless. That video hurt you. Hit you in the gut. Yeah, it did. That's why you started calling her husband. That's why you're going at her so hard right now and calling her husband, taking it personal with her because of that video. She didn't create that video, dog. She didn't create that video. Sweet lady, right? She remind me of my family. Even a little bit of my mom in her. Like the way, you know what I mean, the way her voice is and how she talk when she get to cussing and shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom is like that, you know what I mean? My mom off the chain, dog. My mom can't be on no goddamn. My mom on Facebook is enough. My mom's off the chain. Y'all don't. And my mom ain't ashamed of shit. She'd curse you out. She'd kill you with kindness. My mom used to always say that. I'm gonna kill him with kindness, bitch. I'm gonna kill him with kindness. But she'd curse you out. She'd fight. Like, my mom gangster, bitch. Real. She old now. She used to be gangster. My mom ain't gonna play. She would punch dude in the face. That's the type of mom I got. I gotta tell my mom, me and my brothers, we had to tell my mom, we used to tell my mom to chill, because a couple times we had to do stuff to people because of her. You know what I mean? Her ex-boyfriends and shit. We had to tell my mom, chill. Salute Bob, yo, my Bob. But my Bob is real. You'll love my Bob though. She's like one of us. Like, she really, like, you know, my mom didn't raise me. I was raised by my grandma, but she was always around. You know what I mean? It was one of the moms that she's there, but grandma raised me. Grandma had custody, but she lived with us in the same, my mom lived with us in the same house. You know, sometimes she, you Then she come back, and then eventually she got on her own, got married, and changed her life, and she got on the right track and shit. You know what I'm saying? Proud of her today because she went through some shit. Like, but my mom is gangster, man. My mom, gangster, man. You ain't got to change the way you talk around my mom. None of that shit. And you better be real, cause she gonna tell you if you trying to if you come around my mom and then you try not to curse and shit. Of course you ain't gonna just come around my mom and be like, yo, this bitch that, and you know, it's gotta be like natural. And it can't be all excessive and shit. But if you come around my mom and then you want to act like you want to pucker up because of her, like, you know what I mean? Salute. If you came around my mom and you try not to curse and shit and try to act nice and just be, you know what I mean? She gonna tell she'll probably like give you a little punch to your chest, a little slap, a little pop, like pop. Don't be acting fake in here, honey. Be yourself now. If you gonna curse, now curse. Real. You want to smoke that weed, like she gonna and she gonna get in the kitchen on you. She gonna get in the kitchen on you. So I hope you eat everything. My mom cook all types of shit. I hope you eat pork, everything, cause she gonna get there. She gonna ask you want some beans, nigga. Man, look, some chicken gizzards, man. You know what I'm saying? Some neck bones and beans, nigga. She gonna get in that kitchen, nigga. Nah, no, my dude's on the chain. And it's funny because she way up top, I'm way down here and shit. My mom live in Boston. My mom live in Boston. I'm in Florida. My Duke's on the chain, but shit, if I talk about my Dukes, rest in peace to my grandma. My grandma was on me. Yo, my grandma this how gangster my grandma is, right? My grandma got I believe it's a kidney, right? Because you can live with one kidney, right? So my grandma got a kidney taken out. I believe she said at like 21, like soon as she was able to drink. She had got a kidney taken out. Said the doctor told me I can't really drink no more. Like I can have an occasional drink. She said the doctor told me I can only have an occasional drink. Shit, my grandma drank like she was an alcoholic. My grandma Irish and Indian. My grandma drank normal. She says, man, she drank normal. Let me tell you, my grandma was 70 years old. At 70. Now I ain't bragging on her now. I don't know if she probably be proud of this. Man, she drink a case of beer, man. 2-3 days by herself. Case of beer, 2 days by herself. Look, yeah, I don't know. No, I'm straight. I guess so. I'm straight heterosexual, so you know, man, it's just suspect the way this man is acting at 50. Then he wanted to crack jokes on John Goodwill and shit. Nigga, you drove hours and all you did was the whole time with a camera around Kwame. That's all I see in them videos. Kwame Brown. We gonna call this Kwame Brown Day. That was Mr. Skinny the whole time around Kwame. From the videos I see, yeah, man. Kwame Brown, man. Cousin of a bus, man. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown, man. You can call this Kwame Brown Day, man. Right? You been there, right? You see them? Remember the shoe drive that they talking about now all of a sudden? Now all of a sudden he got some type of issue with the shoe drive, man. Yeah, give them people their money back and this and that. Shoe drive. You drove hours and hours like an eager chick to meet this man. And you said yourself, you ain't even bring no shoes. I said, oh shit. He said he ain't bring no shoes. So you went just to meet the man like John did. You did the same thing John did. You went to meet the man. I ain't even got no shoes, man. I ain't got no shoes. I'm just happy as shit to be next to Kwame. Shit. I'm happier than a it town, huh? Fill in the blank. Happier than a it town. Remember that saying? Can't say that this no more on YouTube, boy. They whoa. Especially that one word. Happier than a kid in a candy store. But hey, man. Yeah. It's crazy. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. Sight. I'm just gonna critique them. It's 1,000. It's 1,000 motherfuckers out there you can critique. You gonna critique everybody? There's 1,000 other people you can critique. Man, I just seen that. I just seen that video. I'm gonna post that shit too on my channel. I seen that video of fucking the baby, man. What you doing out here, the baby? You can't just force people to kiss you, man. Think you is, man. You know that's assault, sir. It's 1,000 cameras around. It's 1,000 cameras around. Everybody got their phone camera out, and you grabbing this female by her face, sir. She said no, sir. No means no. She pulled away from you the first time. You thought she was playing. He gonna smile. And then grab her by both sides of her face. And she still was like, get the fuck off me, man. And then you got mad. Woo! His face went from, I'm telling you, he went from lover boy to ready to like he went from lover boy to ready to fight in a matter of seconds. I said, hold up, man. You that used to being able to do what you want with these girls? You that used to being able to do what you want with these females at these concerts that you felt like you could just grab a random chick by the both sides of her face and kiss her in the mouth? She don't know where your hands been. We got COVID and everything else out here. And you want to grab her by her both her. With one hand ain't work, he grabbed her face with the other hand. How you know she don't got a boyfriend, sir? A husband, a man? How you don't know? You don't care because you the baby. Your name is the baby, but you the grown man. Okay? Okay, sir? The baby is just a character, just the artist. So, whatever you want to call yourself. The entertainer. But you the grown man, though, in real life. And that's somebody's daughter, probably mom, girlfriend. Can't just grab anybody by their face and force yourself to kiss them. That's sexual assault. It's 1,000 cameras out there on you. Now you're going viral for sexual assault. I don't know if people know that. Like, I think you know that. Like, you almost got a sexual assault going viral. I said, what is he doing? And I believe he has a daughter. Yeah, you got a daughter. So how would you feel, sir, when your daughter gets of age and she's old enough and she goes to a concert or whatever to one of her favorite artists, and it's a man, she goes to his concert and he tries to force your daughter to kiss him in the mouth. How would you appreciate that, sir? Would you appreciate your daughter being grabbed by the face and forced to kiss because he's an entertainer? Would you appreciate that, sir? Our motherfucking entertainers is getting out of hand with this shit. I said, oh, he think he could just kiss anybody. Like, so he's so used to females just letting him get away with that shit. Because when she denied him the first time, he smiled like she was joking. She denied you the first time, and you smiled like she was joking. Like, it's like, I know you're not. I know you're not denying me a kiss. Come here, let me go again. And then when she curved you again, you looked at her like, you know who I am? You telling me no? Man, he think because he got a little bit of money. Now, what if that's somebody's girl? Now that man want to come see you now. Now you gonna play the victim? You gonna play the victim? If this woman that you just try to force yourself on, now if she got a man or something, or a brother, and he want to come see you, you can't play victim now. It's on video. There was 1,000 cameras up. You grabbed her by both sides of her face, sir. With your bare hands. She don't know where your hands been. You probably been performing, sweating all night and shit. And you grab her by both sides of her face and try to force yourself to kiss her, sir. And then you got mad. You got mad when she said no twice. No. No means no, the baby. Okay? You're a grown man, the baby. You're a grown man. And you have a daughter, so you should know better, dog. You have a daughter, man. You do not want your daughter growing up going through the same shit. Going to somebody's concert, going to a meet and greet, and then the man try to force himself on her. Kiss her. Because he's a fucking celebrity, because he's a rapper, because he got money. You wouldn't like that, sir. You got to think about them things, especially when you got a daughter yourself. That's why God do these things. That's why he blesses you with girls. You know what they say, like, oh, you curse, because that's what they say, like a man that's like a womanizer, or, you know, is a ladies' man, has a lot of women, whatever. You know what they say, they end up, and when they have babies, they end up having daughters. They end up having daughters for a reason. And I believe you have 2 girls, I think. I know you got one daughter for real. Your oldest is a girl. So you wouldn't want nobody forcing themselves on your daughter, sir. Even if it is just a kiss. I said, oh, man, he grabbed her by her face with both hands. I said, oh, the baby. There's cameras out there. You know you're being filmed. She said no the first time. He went and he grabbed her again. Like, come here. You like, no, like. He thought she was joking when she told him no the first time. He smiled. I'm going to put it up on my channel. He smiled. Well, it's going viral. She told that dude no. He smiled like, you got to be kidding me. You're not telling. I'm the baby. You got to be kidding. You're not telling me no. Yeah, bro. Then he went in with the other hand. Then when he realized he couldn't get a kiss, his facial expressions immediately changed. Immediately changed. I seen the devil. I'm sorry. When his facial expression changed, I seen the devil. So, I mean, hey, man, don't get mad at me, yo. Hey, man, it's just my opinion. Don't get mad at me for my opinion. I seen it. I seen you. It's on camera, dog. We see you. Oh, it's on camera, dog. He stayed going viral for the wrong reasons, huh? The baby stayed going viral for the wrong reasons. The baby do. He stayed going. That dude stayed going viral for the wrong reasons, man. He just don't get it, man. He just ain't gonna learn, man. I'm like, damn. I couldn't believe it when I seen the actual. I had to look at it. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, he grabbed her by her face and tried to force himself on her, man. I'm like, what you doing, bro? Like, that's what we doing? Shit. They tripping. They tripping out here. What y'all doing today, though? I know I was thinking that, but I ain't want to say that behind closed doors. You heard that's like where I was going with it, right? You seen that's the. And I just pulled back. I said I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it because I don't even want to. I don't even want to put no narratives out there, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how he is behind closed doors. You know what I mean? He could be the nicest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we all seen the Danny Lee shit, right? Months ago, like a while ago, if you seen it. That shit was live on Instagram and all that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he did nothing wrong, but you know, he got a lot of asshole in him. We see that, in my opinion. I'm not, I'm not taking no shots at him. I'm not, saying he is an asshole. I'm just saying we see it in him. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, thank you, thank you. The one, Sister T, right? You could be having Bible study. The baby ain't having no fucking Bible study. I tell you that. Seen that last video, okay? Appreciate that, man. That shit is sickening, man. That shit is sickening. He's too old for that. To talk about my last video, okay, right? That's sick at 50 years old. And then my thing was, she's not the one who called your wife, dog. So why you calling her husband? She didn't call your wife. She didn't call your wife. I'm like, he 50 doing this? I said, no, both my accounts, bro. Salute. Thanks, man. Salute. I'm gonna have to make sure I go in there and sub to your shit. If I'm not already. I'll be sub to a lot of people's shit. Like if I hear something about you, as soon as I get put on to you, you say something that I rock with, I sub. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta go through your shit and see if how much do we agree. Let me go make sure, like, nah, if I rock with something, and then like I always say, what don't come out in the wash, it come out in the rinse. Eventually, if I'm not supposed to be sub to you, eventually in the future, something I'll unsub. Eventually, something if it needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we always sub to people at one point that we. Oh, okay, cool. You don't make contact. Yes, cool. But it's like we all sub to people that we unsub from in the future. We've all done it. You know what I mean? You thought somebody was somebody, and then you see their character. Eventually, once you see enough of them, you see their character, and you're like, oh nah, I don't rock with this. I don't rock with that. You know what I mean? I did that with Mr. Skin, like this Sister T says, Skinless. You know, Mr. Skinless. I did that with him before him and Kwame beef even blew up. Before they even started beefing. I caught a couple of the late night shows because I didn't know about him until KB. And then I was like, oh shit, I was seeing him on KB shit. The little shit I was seeing about him. I at first I took it in as like, is he like a troll? You know, Mr. Skillis. I was like, hold up, is he like a troll? It was the panel when KB first had Mom Boss on there with Queen Regina, I believe, was the moderator and brought her up. And Mom Boss came on there. And when I see Mr. Skinny come at her talking about yeah. When I seen him talk about pyramid scheme or some shit like that, Draco be dropping fire in the chats, right? I'll be saying them. And I was like, when he came at Mom Boss, and he was already coming at other people if he was paying attention. You know what I mean? Anybody that was he felt like, I believe, was getting close to KB, or KB was just, shouting out, going to show love to and shit like that. It's just like he wanted all of it. But it was like, I seen him start taking little darts and shots at subtle shots at like certain people, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Even with DMD, I'm like, damn, why he coming at? And then when it came at Mom Boss, I believe that's her name, he was like, yo, it's a pyramid scheme or whatever. He was like, it's a pyramid scheme. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, he just come at anybody now. Like, anybody that's getting some light. I'm like, is he really like evil? Like, does he really mean this shit? I'm like, maybe he just got some troll in him because he's doing it to a lot of different people. I'm witnessing. I'm like, maybe he just got some troll in him. You know what I'm saying? So I left it at that. And then I called him late night. I called his late night show. I'm watching people. Right. I do that now. Like now, a lot of shit. Now that I'm starting to learn it, now it's like I'm starting to wait. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm starting to have a little bit of patience first. You know what I mean? Before it was like, okay, look, you look cool. Even on the strength for somebody else, I would sub or see one thing, and then it's like, then you gotta unsub. Now I'm starting to be like, oh, let me wait and see how this person is. Let me see the characteristics and shit. But yeah, I took, Mr. Skinless. I'm like, maybe he's like a troll, but he hating on everything. Like, wow, I'm noticing him hating on a lot of shit. And anything that KB was starting to get close to, not even close to, just shouting out. And I'm like, maybe just a troll. But then I caught his late night shit. I started catching it a couple times. And he was overdoing it with Miss Queen Regina, I felt like. Just in my opinion, just with the drops and shit. Every 2 seconds, dusty pussy and bitch. And then I heard him say the lupus shit. And I was like, oh, I'm like, I don't think this is my cup of tea, really. And I didn't unsub yet, but then it was like 2 nights later or whatever. And it was the same shit. And he was coming at a female, I believe. And it was like too many bitches. And then he just started going in. And I was like, I ain't gonna front. My girl's laying next to me, and we just looked at each other. She looked at me, and I looked at her, and she like almost on some like, that's you like that ain't even your vibes. Like you listening to that? That's entertainment. Like, all right, because she heard it a couple times, and I'm looking, and we both looked at each other like, I'm like, yeah, this ain't my cup of tea. And I unsubbed, and it was, and then not long after that, the shit blew up with KB. But I don't like to be one of them people because everybody be playing Monday night quarterback or Monday quarterback. Everybody be like, oh, I seen it, I knew it, I would unsub. So I really ain't want to be champion like, oh, I unsubbed a long time ago, or what I mean, nobody could prove it, but I unsubbed. And it was funny because it was right around the time though when KB had did a live. I think it was one of the first times we heard KB say about telling Mr. Skinny to detach his name from him. It was like one of the first times he said it. And that's when I was unsubbing from Mr. Skinny right there. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And then the more I seen, I'm like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even the other dude, Tammy, like a lot of people would subscribe to him. Some people still are on the down low probably. They fronting. Well, I don't know if they really can be as much as he get his channel taken down, but so much that I don't watch him. I haven't seen the video of him in a long time. The only thing I see is with like a damn D or somebody else show clips of what he was doing on his lives and shit. Like when I first came across Tommy years and years ago, when I first heard him speak years ago, he was talking shit about his own mom. Put down everything I love. The first time I ever heard him speak years ago, way before KB had a YouTube, I believe. Like, yeah, you learn a lot. And I believe I subbed to Tommy like the first time I heard him. I'm talking about this is years ago. And it was the first time I heard his voice. I just hearing him, I'm like, and he made a couple points. That was true. Can't lie, you know what I mean, about whatever he was talking about. And I was like, and I don't think I liked the way he was saying it, but I was like, damn, he kind of made a point right there. But then he got into talking about his mom. And I mean, he was disrespecting his mom. And this is years ago, y'all, before I even knew about this sector, before KB, anything. This is years ago. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, like, who is this guy? Like, he's talking the hellish shit about his own mother? I'm like, what the fuck? And I unsubscribed for that nigga. I unsubscribed from him quick back in the day. And then I just didn't hear from him no more. Like I unsubscribed for Tommy when he was talking shit about his own mom. I came across him and he made a good point, and I started listening to him. I'm like, oh shit, he made a good point about black, whatever he was saying. I was like, damn, that's that kind of true. You know what I mean? It wasn't none outrageous because I don't agree. You know what I mean, I don't agree with none of the bullshit. So whatever he said had to be legit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, I never heard him talk before. But then his voice just started irritating me too. And I'm like, but then he was just disrespecting his own mother too much. And I'm a black man. I mean, even if I wasn't black, I just don't agree. And my mom didn't even raise me. She was around, but she didn't raise me. I would never disrespect my mom. I wouldn't do it. Let me tell y'all a secret, man. I got it's three of us. My mom had three boys. I'm the middle child, right? All three of us got different daddies. I used to crack jokes on my own. Never knew, right? Okay. I ain't know Skinless until KB. But I knew Tommy years ago. I came across him. I don't even know how on YouTube. I came across him years ago on YouTube and was like, damn. But I've been unsubscribed and I just never heard from him from years. He just did come across my shit. I was mad busy back then too. Like, and I only had a YouTube just to watch. I don't think I was just only watching music videos. I was so naive to YouTube for mad years. I had a YouTube. I signed up for YouTube in like, I want to say like 2012, 11, 13, like something, right? But it was just to watch videos. I never thought in my life that I would make a YouTube. I didn't even know YouTube. I didn't know nothing about monetization. I didn't even know people made money on YouTube or nothing for years. Man, yo, y'all want to know what year I probably knew that you could make money on YouTube, yo? Just not long ago, like, see, because time go by so fast now. So it's 2022 now, right? I didn't know people could make money off YouTube probably till 2017, probably. 2017, 18, like around there. Literally. I didn't know the details of it. I didn't know the ins and out of it. I just thought this YouTube was just where you go. I was watching rap videos and I was rapping and shit too back then. Like, and it was just for that. Like, yo, we're gonna shoot a video, put it on YouTube. And back then you could look up crazy shit. I used to have my boy, well, one of my boys, one of my best friends back in the day, he really put me on the YouTube because this thing is off the chain. He used to watch twerk videos back in the day before I even believed it was called twerking or whatever. You know what I mean? I guess, like, you know what I mean? Back in the day, he used to always, my boy, I ain't gonna say your name, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say your name. Yeah, that too. Yeah, let me keep it funky because of the battles too, especially with Smack when they started uploading the rap battles. Remember they used to upload it one round at a time, literally. The Lions Den and shit. They started uploading. Joints from the Lions Den and all that. They used to upload one round at a time, man. But I ain't know nothing about people made money doing none of that. So I was on YouTube for years just to look at videos, just to watch shit. And at one point, I remember they said you can look up anything on YouTube. Now you can't, but I remember at one point they said, man, you used to be able to look up anything without it being taken down, flagged, nothing. You could look up how to make a bomb or some shit like, and it was up there, like, yo. But I like a few years ago, I just found out. Yeah, he would say some good things, right? That's what caught mine. I was like, oh, first time hearing him, I'm like, oh shit, sound like he was saying something good. But when you listen long enough, you know what I'm saying? Depending on who you are, your common sense. If you listen long enough, then you see like he got a lot of hate, and it's like a stitch he has. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, does he really believe what he's saying all the time, or is some of it a stitch? Does he know that he's saying these things because of almost like shock value? Do he know that it's controversial? That's why he's saying it. Right, Kay. I was subscribing to that. Yeah, that long time ago. Like I said, I called Mr. Skillet shit late night. I said, oh yeah. What the fuck? Because I don't stay up that late. You know, we older. We go to bed early. We go to bed early. But if it wasn't for KB, I wouldn't even knew him. You know what I mean? Sub to him and nothing. So I sub to him thinking, oh, he sound like the cool uncle, cursing and shit. You know what I mean? Drinking. He almost sound like the cool uncle. But then when the more you listen to him, you're like, oh, he sound like the ignorant uncle. Like, damn. Piece of shit uncle. For real. Causing trouble and he don't even know how to crack jokes and shit. Talk like, you know what I mean? He in middle school still. Like damn, man. That shit was so tasteful from the last video I made that I heard. I said, man, just the way he calling and showing his shit. You see, yeah, I seen 2 calls from Gilbert on there, my man. You seen that? And Gilbert with 2 next to it. Seen that, my man. You calling somebody husband at 50 years old. You freestyling bull-ish. I said, look at this, man. This gotta be his wife don't like that shit. Ain't no way she will be able to sit next to him and listen to him say the shit that he be saying on that damn camera. She'll look at him like, how old is you? Let me check your birth certificate. When you want to talk about somebody else being old and their age and what year they was born. Then he talking about slavery. Right. Hitting the chair. Looking all crazy sometimes with his eyes, like Dan D said. Like, he be doing that thing with his eyes sometimes. I'm like, what's wrong with him? We trying to get focused? High cholesterol fucking with you? Your feet getting fat, man? Huh? Using too much salt? Your feet getting fat, huh? You look like you got chunky ankles. With all that backwash in that Corona bottle. You see all that backwash in that Corona bottle I seen? I said, ooh. Look at the backwash in that bottle. No holler. Oh, chunky ankles. Hey, mom, not too much salt. You know what they say? Make your feet fat. Like Martin Lawrence said in Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Make your feet fat. Oh, chunky ankles. Could barely smoke the hookah. Y'all seen? Yeah, DMD was right. He take the littlest puffs off that hookah, your lungs is tightening up, ain't it? And that high cholesterol, all that butter. You look like you used to just eat sticks of butter. You look like you still eat sticks of butter. You go right in the fridge and grab a stick of butter and eat it like a banana. You chunky ankle, high cholesterol, tight lung, bunch of backwash in your Corona. Right, okay? Right. Said that beard oil. How you sell a beard oil and cut your beard off, man? Your beard, man. Come on, man. Nobody want that little tiny bottle of beard oil, man. Come on, man. For real? For real? Tight lungs. He hit the hookah. Like, they don't even hit it that hard. I said, he don't even want to smoke. Put it down. You don't have to continue to smoke, man. And then they can't help themselves but use KB's verbiage and language and mannerisms. They don't even know they're doing it. They don't even know they're doing it. They love that man so much. They act like they hate him, but they love that man so much that they don't even know that they still do his mannerisms and say his verbiage and say his language. Him and that goofball John Goodwill, because I seen him. Act like you hate this man so much, but you still using his verbiage, his mannerisms. Stop, man. Stop it, y'all, please. Please, if you don't like him. That's a shame, man. At this age, that's when you look up to somebody like that. That's when you're young. That's when you was young, 8, 9, 10 years old. You look up to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you copy the way they talk. They adore them. You know what I'm saying? When I was 11, 12 years old, I used to look up to Magic Johnson and them, man. I was like, yo, that, like, come on, man. Deion Sanders. So you try to mimic them. He looked like he was going to. Probably was. Probably was. Right. He probably was looking like he's about to drop dead. I know she don't want to touch him, yo. That's disgusting, man. Like, just look at him. And he be trying to find shit to say disrespectful. He be looking for something to say. Like on some young bullshit though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you older, dog. Like, it's okay. Why are you trying? You're trying to find disrespectful jokes. Like, you trying to like, nah, you don't have to do that, dog. You don't have to do that, man. Just grow up a little bit, B. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out, relax, man. Relax. You put life after KB. Like, what grown man put that in the title? Then I seen you put who next? Like, who next? Like, you just want to keep it going on some young bullshit. Like, you a fighter and shit. Like, you a fighter or something. Like, who next? Right. And if you, in the little clips I be seeing, anything that somebody say against KB, he posted up and be like, right, he do that, right, and then repeat what they saying, right, he do such and such, fake laughing and shit. Like, you just agreeing with anything they say negative about him, man. He done. Retirement, homie. She don't want to pay for that shit. It won't be good for it. She don't want to pay for that shit. It ain't no way she could sit next to him. What type of conversations do they be having? He seemed like he don't even talk mature enough to hold a long enough conversation, man. Because he gonna start talking some young boy disrespectful stuff. She gonna look at him. She probably look at him across the goddamn dinner table like, huh, honey, what are you talking about? Smoking what pack? Who daddy pack you smoking? What does that mean? Honey, what does that mean? Smoking on his daddy pack. What do you... She don't even understand his language. He talk like a gun. Take him to the top. Damn, I put him down. Oh. She don't even understand what he's saying. Who's daddy pack? What does that mean, honey? Why you want to smoke with his daddy? Right. Allegedly, I think I said. Greetings, Joe. Greetings, good to see you. Shit, you see how long I've been on here already? Kicking it with the people. Kicking it with the people about a little bit of everything and this nonsense that this grown men are doing out here in these streets. And why they have to go personal. They too old to take it personal. Who wants to be going to fucking court at 50 years old and shit? Some of them in their 60s. I'm 41. I ain't been to court. When the last time I've been to court, man? 2008? You really just acted, and be Charles again, right? What type of motherfuckers is offline? Like, you can't be wanting to go to court at this age for internet shit. I'm trying to hold it down, girl. Trying to hold it down. I told Sister T I got your back. You see my last video? Check out my last video if you did. I appreciate that. Like, because it's nonsense, man. He not like that, right? He ain't like that. He can't be like that, man. He like soft as a... Soft as drugstore cotton, man. He ain't killing nothing, letting nothing die, man. I ain't been to court since like 2008, man, I think. Who want to go to court? Who want to have to give their money out to go to court for some shit that you doing online? That could have been all jokes and kept it moving. Keep your integrity. You can joke and take shots and shit like that without having to go to court, without bringing family members and everybody in it. Even if you want to call somebody wife ugly, if you want to call somebody husband ugly, just keep it there though, if that's what it takes. But you don't got to speak on the dead. You got to speak on dead babies, dead people, period. Like, you don't know how to joke and go at each other without talking about the dead? Without talking about the dead at all? Without talking about the ill? Like, it's so much shit you can say and do without talking about my dead mama, dog. When it's real, you can't. Draco be talking that shit. Draco be talking that shit. I get exactly what you're saying. Right now you in court and you look like you happy about it. Yo, man, everybody come to court, man. I want everybody to see this shit, man. Here go the docket number 210-222-007. April 18th, 2 p.m. And that's what your wife do. What I just did, just shake her head if she see you doing this nonsense. Like, I married this fool. I had babies with this fool. Her self-esteem, in my opinion, had to be low as fuck when she got with you, dog. Her self-esteem had to just be fucked up when she got with you. To lay down with you and have babies with you. To support you. To go through this again. Because obviously, they said that this, we seen that she went through this before, lost her job, or went through the job, or allegedly whatever years ago with this shit. You've been doing this shit for forever. You just don't give a fuck. Why is she willing to go through this shit again? Is her self-esteem that fucking low? They get in a boxing ring, would never happen. He'll box him up. He'll fold him up like a chair, probably in like 10 seconds, man. At the most, 10 seconds, he folding him up. He folded. All that high cholesterol, tight lungs and shit, chunky ankles. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing, KB. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. His ankle's too chunky. His lungs too tight. His fucking fingers look numb. You want to talk about somebody's hand with his big hair. What? What the fuck are you talking about, man? He said kickboxing. Any type of boxing. Slap boxing. They can slap box. He'll slap his face. He'll slap that dry beard off his face. I put money on it. I put money that he would slap the dry beard off his Skinny's face. He'll slap the oil out of his beard. Okay? He will slap the fabuloso out of Skinny's beard. Slap boxing, it'll be over. Man, my boy, we used to do 5 to the head. 5 to the head. First to get the 5. KB is a big man. He can't fight. He crazy. What you talking about? What that mean? Man, he can. He'll box him up, man. KB will box him up, man. Dude. His arm's too long, too. You can't punch with God. You know what they say? Love you, star. You know what they say. The arm's too short to box with God. He'll slap the fabuloso out of that nigga beard, man. Yeah, he can fight. Yeah. I know. I think I knew what you meant. And we already know, man. We can see a person. We heard the stories. We know. Why you think Gilbert is saying what he's saying? Is the nut shit that he be saying online? I seen what he said. He talking about he said he would never fight KB fair. He said that. There's evidence of him saying that. He said I'll never fight him fair. I sent 4 people to his house. You hear what he's saying? Gun to your throat. But I heard him say, out his mouth, it's evidence. I heard him say, I'll never fight him fair. He said it or wrote it in the text. I seen it or heard it. It's definitely evidence. I seen it or heard it. Somebody played it. I was like, damn. He said, I'll never fight KB fair. No, because you've been around him. You know him. He saved your life, nigga. He saved your life. You seen what this man can do. And Mr. Skillets know that. He been around him. All internet shit. All internet games. In that video, he was like this too. Looking around. I'm like, yo, you sitting outside your job. Why you looking around in your car like that, man? Why you looking around like that? Thinking, looking for your safety? Somebody might run. You worried about somebody running up on you or something? Maybe if you ain't run your mouth and talk about peeing on things, you wouldn't be looking around outside your own job. I know because I did a reaction video to it. That's the video where KB shouted me out and said that he said his name a bunch of times. Yeah, it was 3 minutes. I couldn't believe it. He said his name 24, 25 times in 3 minutes. And I put the number count over my head in the video. 3 minutes. He said his name 24 times, his full name. Couldn't believe it. It was other videos where he said it way more, but them videos are too long. I said, no. I lost count. There was one video he did that was over 9 minutes, 10 minutes or something like that. And I started to count. I'm learning how to edit and everything on some KB shit. This is all new to me. I ain't been on it a year yet. I'm learning everything on my own. I'm not a tech-savvy dude. I'm learning everything on the fly, right? So that's editing. I got to edit every number. Put in there. And I was counting. That was too much editing. Just doing it 24 times in 3 minutes. That edit was crazy. It took me longer to edit than I did to do the video. Why is you saying this man's full name? Why do you feel so comfortable saying another man's full name so much? Especially if you don't like them. They so dumb. They this. Why are you saying his full name so much? That right there is like some mental. Right? That right there is a little mental, man. Like you don't see that in yourself? Like you 50 years old. You don't see that's a little weird? And that's when KB was like, shout out to me. I said what I said. He was like, yo, he did the video and he's in the video. Yeah. Call me Brian. My hand's bigger than yours. What? So you telling me when you got around him, did you made sure that you looked at his hand size? Jealous ain't the word. So you mean to tell me, when you finally saw the man KB, and you got the hang around him, you was in his car, whatever y'all was doing that day for 10 minutes, whatever you got to do, cut his hair, whatever, even that day. You was measuring his hands? You was measuring his hands when you was hanging out with him. You made sure that you looked at the size of his hands. You cared that much to do that. Somebody at the time you champion for was your cousin. You put him in your will. You going to the grave. All this good shit. Going to bat for him. Ready to fight people for him. That was the time that you was around him. So you mean at that time you was measuring his hand size for later on? You wanted to measure his hand size for later on because you already knew when you got with him the direction you was going to go eventually? That's why you was trying to secretly record him. Get him to do shit that you do on camera that you know he don't do. That's why you was trying to do all that. What else you measuring? Who knows? You're already doing a bunch of other weird shit. Like, that's what you doing, man. At 50. Drove all them hours with no shoe. You bragged about that, trying to talk shit to John. I didn't even bring no shoes. So you think that makes you look better than John? Because you didn't bring any shoes? That makes you look worse. That means your only reason was to be with the man, to see the man, and be next to the man. You ain't give a fuck about the kids. Even for you to double back recently, talking about, yeah, send that money back. What money that they sent for him through the cash apps for his birthday that went to the kids? You was got to be out your rabbit ass mind. I'm glad he told John, take your cash app and shove it up your ass. Nigga. The kids got the shoes. Fuck you worry about me for? I'm just another dude, man. I ain't even bring no shoes. That's how that's what Mr. Skinner said. He was proud of the motherfucker he ain't bring no shoes. So you drove all them hours just to be with that man. Then when John said you wanted to go do something to him, we're gonna kill him then. Lovey, stop. Yo, I can't believe this old man. He said, I'm gonna kill that nigga. We're gonna kill him then. Sus is a right? And when he screamed out that, go kill him then, and laughed, I said, oh my goodness. Is he 13? And we all know how we feel about the other dude, Tammy. He's a piece of ish. He was the only person that had sense. He's the only person that has sense. He said, kill him? Why? That ain't worth killing a man. Ironically, the one motherfucker had some sense. And he had sense enough to say it too on camera because he know he didn't want to be conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want to be part of the plan. You know, he a little smart like that. That's how he excluded. Hey, it ain't worth killing him. Oh, whoa. I said, I can't stand this thing, but he the only one that has some sense. You know, he want to exclude himself. You ain't getting me tied up in that in case anything happened. I said, Tommy's smart. Tammy's smart. He know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. He said, I got to pull myself away from that because when you there, if I'm there, when you think of the plan, you know, conspiracy charge and everything, you know what I mean, carry the same weight. You know what I'm saying? I said, listen to this little sour bitch. We're gonna kill her then. I said, yo, he would like that. That's how grimy and evil he is, though. He would like that. To him, that's probably like two birds with one stone, right? To him, that's how like that's how it feel like. That was the feel I was getting from it. That's the feel I was getting from Mr. Skillings. Like, two birds with one stone when he said that. Go kill him then. Like, you really meant that. Like, you wouldn't mind that happening, huh? One brother being gone, one brother going to jail being gone, huh? Allegedly, because you already knew probably what you doing to your new best friend, and it's so easy to get his channels down. So his channel's already coming down. You already said you want to be the new him. You can take his channel down, make it seem like it's somebody else. This dude is dead. This dude is in jail. Woo! All I think I snapped. Right. That's the vibes I got from it. Soon as he yelled that dumb shit out, we're gonna kill him. I said, oh, I said he would like that. That's crazy. He would like that. That's crazy. That he would scream that out like that. Like, for real. Another black man talking to two other black men, telling them, go kill him then. Laughing. Like, for real, dude? At 50, you would like that. That'd be 3 birds with 1 stone, huh? Tommy channel down, KB going, he going. Even though the channel isn't really that important, but y'all get the drift. Like, I'm like, he probably would like that. That's how like evil, grimy he is. At damn near 70, oh, so I'm gonna spit my water out, man. I'm gonna spit my water out, Draco. Oh, man. Damn, man. Getting AARP and all that shit, man. Damn near at 70. I said, come on, man. Y'all don't see this? Like, this is wicked, man. He said, everybody. Oh, man. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. I don't even want to. That 1200 crazy. I know some of y'all probably saw my video, know how I feel about that 1200. Some of y'all probably know how I feel about that 1200. That's why I don't really want to get into it, because I know some people probably get mad at me because I don't believe it. I believe everything else. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm saying I believe everything else. I believe, all of them is a piece of shit. I believe in mostly every, I believe in everything else. But the stimulus package, I don't buy it. You know what I mean? I got my reasons. I see different reasons. You know what I mean? But to each his own. I'm probably wrong. Who knows? I'm probably wrong. I see milking the shit out of that shit though. Boy, video after video though. There ain't nothing you can spend on it. Right. I was just wondering why he picked that number. Like, why you pick 1200? You should at least pick like 2200. Like, dang, that would have made it sound a little bit better. Like, at least 2200. 4200, something like that. 5200. Like, yo, this nigga offered me 5200. But you came with the stimulus package. I ain't mad at you though, because I could be totally wrong. But the evidence that I seen, it's not enough. Like, the evidence I seen it just ain't enough. It's not enough real evidence. And then a lot of stuff that you're saying and was saying on your channel wasn't true. Like, you was lying for no reason. I didn't understand that. And I'm like, okay. Like, you're saying everybody confessed to taking it. And then when I went to see if everybody confessed to taking it, none of them confessed to taking it. And I was like, why is he saying that they confessed to taking it? Nobody's confessing to taking it. They're all denying it. They're not even denying it. Go look, such and such. And I'm like, yo, he's giving us the name. Such and such took it. He's not even denying it. So I look up such and such and he's denying it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then I'm looking at the evidence and I'm like, well, show where it came from then. Like, where's the number? Where's it at? And I'm like, yo, it's different. This is all these different networks. And I'm like, they're not different networks. It's all the same message. It's just me, man. I could be wrong. It's just me. Nobody be mad at me. Not saying anybody's a liar. I just don't believe in that part of the story, and it just don't add up. And if I can make a bag, if I can make a real bag on proving you wrong, because I know I'm telling the fucking truth, and I know that you like to give away fucking money anyway, and I know this is for real. I know this is fucking real. Where it came from is for real. Give me that bag. I'm going to show it. Boom, look. Let's even get a mutual party so we can get the bread. Send it to, boom, boom. Look, it came from the, give me that bag. That's not selling your soul. That's not going against KB. Like you proving yourself and just getting paid for it. That's all. Why do I need to try to bait you into I mean, I see the plan. The play is cool, it's phenomenal. If you could try to get famous and get in the ring, 100,000. That plan is amazing. Like, not amazing, but I see it though. The play, like if you came out and told the truth on something like, yo, man, look, I made that shit up, or I did this because I was looking at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Now look at my name being attached to it. Now I'm trying to get in the ring and get this big payday and da-da-da-da-da. That's why I did that, dude. And that was my play. Just keep it real. Like, okay, I see the play. But to me, if it's really real, what the fuck I'm gonna show you? Nah, this came from y'all, nigga. Look. That's the only reason why I said it's all about deleting the message. Right. To keep us. That's why I said I only could do what I would do. I can't tell somebody else like, yo, you should have did this, you could have did that. That's the only reason why I said, like, if I would have got sent some information from somebody and I don't know where it came from, or I think it came from Gil and them, or where it came from, just me personally though. This is just me, and I'm not saying this is what anybody should have did or he should have did. This is just what I would have did though. I would have sent it to KB behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Only because I felt like he maybe has, if he cares enough, he has better resources than me that could really find out where it came from. So we can make sure it's not a troll, it's not fake, like where this really came from, if he cared enough. So I wouldn't have made no video about it before I ran to YouTube or anything, because that shit could come from a troll, somebody, anywhere. I'm not just going to automatically say it came from him if I can't really show you that it came from him. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So knowing KB got better resources most likely, and if he cared enough, behind the scenes, I'm not making no video. I want to make sure we know where this motherfucking shit came from first. So, boom. Let KB do his resources, because he got better resources. When you got money, you got better resources, right? If he cared enough. He could have been like, man, I don't give a fuck where it came from. Fuck that shit. I don't even care about it. And if you want to make a video about it, whatever, I don't even give a fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Or he could have been like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that info. Let me see where this shit came from. Let me see if we could trace it, see where it came from. Make sure it ain't come from no trolls or nothing. Right. He's giving it to us. And it's already right there. And that's what that's just me though. That's what I would have did. I would have been like, yo, if you care enough, let's figure out where this shit really came from. See if it came from a troll. See if it really came from Gil. And then if he really cared enough, we would have figured out where it came from. Where did this message really come from? Did it really come from him? Did they really come from? Boom. Now, after we figure out where it come from, do I want to make a video about it? Do we want to talk about it? I'll make a video and then we take it from there. That's just me. That's just me though. But like I said, it could be totally wrong. And that's what it is, though. They wanted off the message because when KB talked, he's giving us knowledge that's right in front of us that some of us might not know, or we might know. Some of us might know. We might only know a little bit, but he's giving us the game. And they hate that shit. So let's just keep them talking shit. Let's keep them on this side. Let's keep him over here, because as long as he keep kicking draws in the ass over here, he's going to stay away from that. But it's funny because he's smart enough to sprinkle that shit in there regardless, though, if you're listening to him. he still sprinkles it in there regardless. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But he still sprinkles it in there. He still sprinkles it in there. They hate that shit. They really hate that he's like just naturally funny and shit. I don't get it. Right, Draco. By any means, at all angles. I don't blame him with the female shit. You know what I mean? You gotta turn down some shit sometimes. They come in all shapes, angles, form. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be like, yeah, man, yeah, you fine as a motherfucker, but I'm gonna pass today. My gut is telling me to pass this right now. Because they send them in all shapes and forms, boy. Sometimes it be the closest motherfuckers to you too. You know? Sometimes it be a mate. You just don't know it yet. Sometimes you just don't know it yet. Sometimes it be that motherfucker you sleeping in the bed with. That's playing against you. It's not even on your team and you don't even know it. And a lot of times your blessings getting blocked and shit and you don't know why. You like, damn, man. I'm this good dude. I do good. I do this. I don't do nothing bad to nobody. I don't do why I keep getting this bad luck or why I can't get a blessing. Sometimes it's just you with the wrong person. That mate blocking your blessings. Do you figure that shit out? Sometimes you just never know. Sometimes you just never know, man. What y'all getting into today, though? Ain't no storms where y'all at? I know it was a fucking storm rolling through the south, but it was crazy down here, man. It was crazy down here, y'all. We had tornadoes, all type shit, man. It got wicked. It got wicked down here. Thought I was gonna have to pull out the generator. I had to pull out the generator, bitch. I said, dang. Oh, you're on the West Coast. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Damn, man, I ain't been over there since, man, like 2013, 12, 13, man. I was out there, man. We was out there. I was out. I love Cali, man. I love Cali. We was everywhere, though, man. All the beaches, from Venice to Santa Barbara, Monica, Pier. We was all around that bitch. It's been nice. It's been nice in the Bay Area. That's what's up. I'm hoping it's getting nice out here, man. It's nice today. It's been a lot of storming in the past couple of days. It's just been crazy. So what's not to love, right? Man. Yeah. I think I should be able to throw a couple pictures up. I'm going to throw a picture up on my community tab of me when I was in Cali to show you what I was, I'm going to just show you what I was standing in front of, dog. I'm going to just show you where I was staying at. This crib I was staying at. I'm going to just show you what I was standing in front of, man. I'm going to show you, yeah. Woo, Cali is, I love it, man. You know, plus I'm a Laker fan. You know, I got the whole Lakers shit, man. I don't, even though I don't want to talk about it or talk about the season, but I'm a Laker fan. I've been a Laker fan since '85, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the jackets, I got the shirts, I got the hats, I got the everything, man. There you go, one. I'm a Laker, man. Face mask Lakers. Hey. Word, salute. You know what I mean? Been a Laker since '85, man. Like I said, Magic was my favorite player, man. I think Magic was the greatest player, man. Better than Jordan. I don't care. Everybody got our preference. Jordan right there, 1A, 1B. But, my dude is Magic. And I felt like, a couple years obviously was robbed of him because of the HIV shit. So just imagine if he didn't have to retire when he did. But then he came back, the All-Star game, lit it up, got MVP, was hitting threes from deep. Ooh, ooh. I know I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age. I remember when Magic came back, the All-Star game after he was retired from the HIV, and he lit it up and got MVP, was just hitting it from everywhere. Nah, I'm a Kobe guy too. I got Kobe shit, you know what I'm saying? Kobe face t-shirts, uh, Kobe murals, drawing shits, you know what I'm saying? Kobe's my guy. Kobe's been my guy for since he came in. He's been my guy. It's my guy. Him and T Mac was 1A, 1B, man. I couldn't let Kobe know, but at one point it was Kobe Bryant and Tracy McGrady and T Mac right there. I had T Mac everything too, man. I had T Mac, all type of T Mac memorabilia, sneakers, and I didn't even rock Adidas. I just got a pair of T Macs because that was my boy. The jerseys, everything. Because I was a big Penny fan too. I was a big Penny Hardaway fan too. You know what I'm saying? My nephew was named Anthony. I got the name. I named my nephew. You know what I'm saying? My brother let me name his first son. My brother let me name his first son, and his name is Anthony. Because I was a Penny fan. Ain't that crazy? He let me name his son. That's crazy. It's crazy. But Kobe's my guy, man. Him and T Mac, they was my boys, man. But I'm in LA, man, but the LeBron be pissing me off. He want to play with everybody, don't he? Yes. Yep. Because I said that, I believe, in my last live. I was like, yo, I'm a year older than Kwame. He came out 2001, actually. I graduated in 99. I know the whole shit. I seen him get drafted. I was there. I was a basketball fan. I know the whole shit. I never agreed with the bus name around his name, ever. Even back then. I never, ever, ever. I never agreed with Stephen A. Never. Because I'm a basketball fan. So I look at more than just what people are talking about on camera and just the outside shit. I was a basketball fan. When I was young, at that age, when I was younger, I used to be able to tell you like damn near everybody in the NBA. Like I knew everybody's name, the whole roster, every team. You show me a face, I name them. If they was in the league, you show me a face. At one point in my life. Right. Right. So I know the whole shit with Kwame, you know what I mean? From Washington to LA, all that shit. Like I seen the whole shit. So like what you were saying though. He didn't talk much and they didn't have many clips of him speaking. I remember the speech when he got drafted. I mean, they kept it short because he was immediately talking about giving back. Immediately when he got drafted. Sitting next to his mom. What are you gonna do with the money? Well, I can just show that other people could do it. Now I can go back to the inner cities and show that they can do it. I can give it back to my inner city. That's what he's saying. Then after that, it wasn't too many microphones in his face. Like he said, after that, it was over. He can't let this motherfucker talk too much. Oh, shit. He talking too intelligent. He talking some good shit. No, we can't have all these motherfucking kids knowing that they can do this shit and think this and get back. No, hell no. We thought you was gonna talk like the mother. Say you was gonna go buy some fancy cars and shit, man. Come on, man. You fucking up the motherfucking agenda. Keep a microphone away from him. He fuck around gonna say the right shit. So, like I said, we really didn't hear much from him. And then when he came out for real, he said, fuck this. It was like a lot of motherfuckers was like, oh, shit. oh shit, that nigga could talk. Like, what the fuck? Oh, he could talk for himself. Yeah, what you think? Holy shit. But people that knew. I know they was just shaking their head. You know what I mean? The people that knew, like the AIs and different people's family members and people, I know they was just like, They done did it now. They done did it now. Like, shit, we've been knowing he been funny like this. Y'all just figured this shit out. All of y'all motherfuckers just new to this motherfucker being able to crack jokes and talk and be intelligent and drop jewels. We're not new to it. Y'all motherfuckers new to it. He just like, yeah, like it's about damn time. Like, shit. I know some of the motherfuckers Philly members step back like, whoa. Like, y'all done did it down, boy. And happy for him too. Like, look. Because it is lucrative. Fuck it. Like, who cares? Just because you got money, you can't make more? Who said that shit? That's how the rich stay richer. That's how the rich stay rich. Fuck you being to tell me. Now I made money. Now I got a certain amount of money. I shouldn't make any more. I need to stop now. Who made the rule? Who made them rules up? Are you crazy? Tell that shit to Bill Gates and them. Tell that shit to Walmart. Tell Walmart he made enough. Say, Walmart, you made enough. No, you ain't gonna do that, are you? Draco, you know what I mean? He seemed like, holy shit, I'm just being myself. For real, for real. And I do the work in real life. Ain't got to brag about it. Ain't got to do all that. I'm still going to do the work in real life. I'm going to show y'all a little bit now. And I can make this money. And what was the first thing he did? What was the first thing he did? From all the super chats he was getting, all the money he know that he can make off YouTube, was making off YouTube, was one of the first things he did. You ain't just later on, just magically months later, see him pop up with new jewelry and shit like that, like other content creators. I ain't saying nothing. I don't know. I don't even watch the motherfucker like that because I've been unsubscribed to him. But I just know you have no choice but to see him come across your timeline. You know, the light skinned dude, and he went from basically nothing to having nothing on, plain Jane type shit, to now he got more motherfucking jewelry on and ice on and new shit on than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just popped up with all this new jewelry and shit. You ain't see Kwame do that, like he said. Draco, you always talk your shit in these comments. Sometimes we ain't even gotta say nothing. We could just say a little bit of shit, and Draco gonna put in the comment exactly what the fuck needs to be said a lot of times. Exactly that. Motherfucker got common sense, man. You can't buy that shit. Drake got a lot of that shit. A lot of us do over here, though. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of us on this side of the rope, on this side of right. We got the common sense, it seems like. That nigga say, you know what? All this bread, let me do a shoe drive. Do a shoe drive. And then showed it. And then got criticized for that. Like, it gets to the point, like you said, why even fucking do anything? Because it seems like y'all appreciate the other light-skinned dude with the bug eyes, with all the jewelry that talk crazy. I don't watch his videos, but I haven't heard anything. But I guess he don't even use the motherfucking weapon, the axe no more and this shit, right? I hope not. That's dope. That's good. He stayed true to his word so far. That's dope. I haven't heard anything. Still a piece of shit. I don't fuck with him. He said he's off the chain, but to each his own. But his audience grew and stayed the same. Even ain't showing y'all nothing. He never showed y'all he gave back yet that I know of. I don't watch him like that. Maybe he did. If you got a video of him giving back, if you see a video of him giving back, giving money, giving back to the community, doing a fucking shoe drive or anything like that, I haven't seen it. But I've seen a bunch of nice new shit he got. All that glass on his wrist, around his neck. I got a Can-Am. I got a Riker. He has a Spider. They're not cheap. I seen him sitting out months ago. I had seen him with it, sitting outside his crib with the pretty flowers on the Can-Am. His shit way more expensive than mine. That's why I got the Riker, because it's cheaper. than a spider. Yeah. He showed up with all type of new flashy shit. Ain't seen a video of him giving back yet. But they still, to each his own. Give your money to who's, support who you want. But it just, I don't see like where we at with it. Even with Mr. Skinless. Like, how y'all paying for that, supporting that? Even though I don't watch nobody money. You pay what you want to pay for. Do what you want with your money. But it baffles me, man. Like, where is he going with his content, his message, and all that? What are y'all paying for? Who else giving back, right? The only time we seen Mr. Skinny giving back is when he was with Kwame like this. With the camera. At the shoe job. Kwame, man, we gonna call this Kwame Brown Day. Kwame even said in that clip, nah, nigga, we gonna call it We the People Day. Stop trying to make it about me, man. Told you I ain't no fucking celebrity, man. The whole time he was around Kwame. Yeah, I'm with Kwame Brown, the shoe drive. Yeah, man, this the man Kwame Brown, man. Yeah, man, I'm just a cousin of the bus, man. Mr. Ski, man. Kwame Brown, I ain't even bring no shoes, man. No, I ain't bring no shoes. Fuck them kids. I drove all the couple hours just to see your big tall ass, man. She, right? I came to see you, man. I want to be your best friend, man. Come on, can I call you my cuz? Is it okay if I call you my cousin? You see my teeth, right? I'm just smiling like a motherfucker for you, dog. Happy as a motherfucker. Sent John to another place. He ain't get to meet you, but I did. I got you all to myself. Got you all to myself. Please, get away from him. Don't be kissing on him like that. Get off my man. Get off my man. He's getting too close, girl. You ain't no queen. Get off my man. Yeah, man. Dad, this shoe drive. Answer me that one. Answer me that one, Draco. You down there filming, cheesing like a motherfucker. Happy as hell. Want to call it Kwame Day and everything. And was bragging that you ain't bring no shoes. On that live I heard with John and them when they was gasolining him up. Putting the jumper cables on. They ain't kill him then. He said, I ain't even bring no shoes. And when I heard him say, I ain't even bring no shoes, but you're trying to clown John for driving all the way there to meet a man with 2 pairs of sneakers. But at least the kids got something from him. How do that make you look better? How the fuck you trying to clown him? You ain't even bring no shoes. And you don't live around the corner, nigga. I said you lived around the corner. You drove hours too. That means you had to leave your wife and kids, your family. My girl look at me like I done lost my goddamn mind. She's like, you better be getting paid. You getting paid? So what you doing? What you driving over them hours for? You ain't got no sneakers. Oh, you going to a shoe drive? You going to Kwame Brown's shoe drive? And you driving how many hours? Huh? And gas is what? Where's your sneakers at? Oh, I ain't got no sneakers, honey. I'm just going down there to see him. Just smile on his face and film the joint. Oh, so you get. Oh shit. So fucking with my live. So you being paid to film the shit? My girl would have been like, so what you being paid to film the shoe drive then? Because you ain't taking no shoes. You gotta drive hours, and you're going down there to film. So that's what you went and got your teeth whitened yesterday for? The money you paid to get your teeth whitened, why you ain't buy some sneakers to take to the kids, man? Made sure you probably packed that weed, everything up to dry down there, though. My girl would have been like, nigga, you getting paid to film or what? Driving down there just to meet the man? Do that shit some other time, man, when it's more convenient. Do he even want to meet you? Like, for real. But you trying to clown another person. You try to clown another person. At least he brought 2 pairs of shoes. Even if they was cheap as a motherfucker. They was 2 shoes that kids got. Right? You ain't bring shit. Trying to clown somebody else. Don't make no sense. And John sound crazy. Y'all trying to put the jumper cables in my back. How you 46 and talking about somebody putting jumper cables on you, man? What are you doing? What are you going to school for? Media? Like what you say you doing? He said, y'all putting the see man, y'all putting the jumper cables in my back, man. Y'all gonna make me go there. I ain't never seen a 47-year-old man being able to be jumper cable to do something, man. A Chi-Town killer. A Chi-Town gangster. You letting them put cables in over some sneakers. What? Chi-Town gangster. What? You probably got some dudes in your hood right now that probably disrespected you last year, a year ago, and you still ain't gonna get your get back. Boy, the snap on girl, you stupid. I'm about to put my grill in. Shit. Mine ain't no snap on though. That's funny. I usually have my grill in too, man. I ain't want my grill in a minute, man. It's sitting right there too. My grill's sitting right there. I got 4 of my front 4. I got gold, front 4 gold. Yeah, man. He said he got the snap ins. He don't got these, huh? He got his snap on, huh? That be crazy. I actually got an appointment. Oh well. I actually got to reschedule my appointment to the dentist to start getting my permits, though. Actually, motherfucking Jamaicans, boy, Jamaican women too. Jamaican women doing my joints. But I had to reschedule twice now, man. Like they don't want to do my shit, man. God damn, man. I don't want to do my shit. I don't want to do my teeth, man. God damn, man. Nah, I fuck with y'all though, man. He said he bought the snap-on grill. Hey, allegedly, I don't think he got no girl either. The dude John. I don't mean to talk about you like that, but your characteristics say you a single man, dog. Allegedly, I think I snapped. Ain't nothing wrong if you single though. Some people single for a reason, you know. Some people single they want to be. You know. But when you get a certain age, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want. Sorry, dog, let me stop. There's probably somebody out there. You probably got females out there like, I like that. You cute, yeah. I like the way you talk to me. You gangster. You thought that nigga you was gonna drive 14 hours, go kill a man, boy. Yeah, I know you'll protect me. If you'll go kill that man over some sneakers and you'll drive that far, I know he'll protect me, child. I know he'll protect me, honey. I don't know, man. Somebody for everybody, right? Look at Mr. Skinless. Right, let me stop, y'all. I don't fuck with y'all, man. Y'all gotta be joking, man. I'm joking. These are jokes. These are jokes. There's somebody for everybody. We see that. We see that. If Skinless could get them up to marry him and have kids, man, you laughing? Can you imagine? No, hell no, you can't imagine, can you, girl? I know, kid, none of y'all females imagine laying down to Mr. Skinless. Mm. Ugh. Yikes. Yikes. That should look like a stink, don't it? Look like a stink. Telling y'all, man. It's the reason why he sit down there and drink all night, allegedly, at his age, with young kids like that. Got the wife putting the kids to bed by herself and all that, feeding them dinner and everything. Like, oh man, you piece of shit, man. Like, nah, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking, y'all. Man, piece of shit, man. Got that woman upstairs doing everything, man. Yo, they said a couple things that I was thinking about before. That Sister T, I think a couple of them said, like, you know what I mean? They was like, yo, allegedly, I think he be, you know what I mean, punking her type shit. I agree with that. I was already thinking that. Because I'm like, yo, if he went through this before, she lost her job before because of this years ago. You done did this before. You've been sued, and you this age, and you don't mind going through this shit again, like more, and putting your wife through this and dragging, like then like yeah, like she can't help it. He like, I'm doing. I'm like, what you gonna do about it? I let him go. Probably take the hookah. She probably come to the door and be like, you still on that? You still on that internet? When you gonna come to bed? You know how they open the door and peek their head through the door and talk to you? When you gonna bring your behind the bed? He probably blow the smoke right at her. Some ignorant shit, some disrespect. When I feel like it, let him go. That's probably how you treat her, man. Allegedly. Think I snapped. Mm-mm-mm. It's a shame. Then he says, who's next? Now you moved on to Sister T. Want to repeat her name 1,000 times, make diss records about her, bring her husband into it, do all this bullshit. That's who next. Because you already say you ain't going to leave Kwame alone. You say you want to critique him. But your channel, to his subscribers, they subscribe to that. Like he says, who's next? He a 50-year-old man and says, the life after kid, that suspect title. And then he says, who's next? So is the subscribers like this? Is his subscribers on the edge of their seat and sending them cash? I'm like, yeah, who next? Yeah, tear that woman down. Tear Mrs. T down. We're gonna pay membership so we can comment this her. Like, is that what your subscribers is doing? On the edge of their seat, waiting for the next person that you're just gonna disrespect and gonna have to go to court for and gonna disrespect that they dead. We gotta listen to whose grave you gonna pee on next. That's what your subscribers is waiting for. Who's the next person grave you gonna threaten to pee on? Man, let's see who grave he gonna talk about. He gonna pee on next, right? Let's see how many bitches he gonna call the next one, man. Mm-hmm. Who number he gonna give out? Now I can't wait to see who. Oh, he might flip on Gil. Oh shit, y'all. Let's wait to see if he flip on Gil, y'all. He might give Gil phone number out too, y'all. Who dead in Gil family? He probably gonna pee on Gilbert grandma grave. Is Gilbert grandma dead, y'all? Oh, he probably gonna talk about peeing on Gilbert grandma grave. That'd be cool. That'd be good. That'd be funny. Who we gonna support that? Oh, I wonder who else he gonna talk about. I wonder if anybody in Gil family, was a prostitute. Maybe he'll talk about that too. That'd be good too. That'd be good. And then he'll call Gil a deadbeat. That'd be awesome. We can't wait till Mr. Skinny, disrespect the next person and got to go to court for it. We waiting for that. Let me go ahead and subscribe. Keep subscribing to that. Let me pay for that. Let me get a membership. Because I want to comment about that shit, man. He ain't shit. He the shit. Like, for real, y'all. Y'all gonna keep feeding that, keep fueling that, man. Like, for real. That's what we doing. Right. Right. It's a fact, man. Like that's crazy, man. Like what was 50, dog? You in your 50s, man. Don't lie. You like 53, man. Your beard, your face, your eyes, your cholesterol says it all, dog. You in your 50s, man. Can't fool me, man. Can't fool me. Yeah. You 56, man. Don't lie. You 56, man. I know you is. I'm talking about somebody else old having babies. When you got like a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. At 56, man. Come on, man. You live in a glass house, bro. You live in a glass house, bro. You be projecting. You be projecting at like a motherfucker at your age, man. Your titles and just the titles of your shit is just young boyish, man. It's a shame, man. And I can't believe people subscribe to that, follow that, stick up for that. Even a couple dudes that's over there that support him. The dude that got the ball right here in the middle. Yeah, I know. I got a diamond on the side of my shit, but I would never put nothing in the middle. Mind. Call me what you want to say. You can't judge. You got one of your shit. I never put nothing right here in the middle of my goddamn middle of my lip. And I don't know what he did for a living, but I was a rock star at one point. Yeah. Like I said, I got face tattoo, nose ring, tattoos all over my body. But I lived the rock star life at one point, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to rip down stages and shit like that a little bit on a small scale. He's laughing. I'm telling the truth, man. When I was younger, I lived the rock star life. All this shit came when I was living that rock star life, man. I was a music artist, man. Why do you have a ball in the middle of your shit, man? And your name funny as hell, man. What's that tattoo on the side of your neck? I got my son shit right there, man. Old fucking mole. I got my son name right there, man. Got my son name. I heard allegedly you got some shit on the side of your shit that means something. Support the rainbow community. Just come out. That if you support the rainbow community, man, nothing wrong with that, brother. Nothing wrong with that. But look what you following, bro. Look what you doing, man. Y'all want to call us names, Quamites, and sticking up for another brother and all that. Right. You're right, love you. And I always come with all love, man. I never disrespect nobody like that. You know what I mean? I would never be disrespectful the way they disrespect people, man. Never. All inclusive. Like I'm the same way, like as Kwame would be. Not to keep like not to say it, but you talk about my dead relatives or I'm not going to do it back because it's not me. I can't. I believe in a higher power. I believe that something's going to happen to me if I go there. For real. I believe if I ever spoke something like that, the higher power is going to take care of me, and I don't want that. So I would never even say it back. I would never go there. Absolutely not. And you would think being a fake Muslim doing all that time in jail, Muslims don't act like that, brother. My brothers are Muslim. Both of my brothers are Muslim. My older brother Beard has always been down to here, man. His name is Abdul Badi. Like, my nephew name is Ibn. My nephew name is Ibn. Like, Muslims don't act like that, man. They don't act like that. I can't even believe the other guy. I hate to say names. I know I said Todd, the guy with he like, why are you following? What are you seeing and skinny? What is he doing for you or to you or with you that you ride with that non-message or whatever he do? Like y'all just trolls over there. Like y'all just all troll. That's what y'all like. Like, but it's even though that's beyond trolling. But like, what is it? Like, is that like a fraternity over there? Like, you just blood in, blood out. Like, do he have something on you? Do Mr. Skinny got something on you, Ty? Something like that. You have to be there? Because he do some grimy shit. He got some recordings and shit with you, bro. Even the other guy with the YouTube joint. The something TV. They call him, some people call him Crooked now. Crooked TV. Like, what made you side with that? The other side like that, man. You can go where you want. You can do what you choose, but y'all try to preach message and this person is so bad and KB is a hypocrite. Da, da, da. He still never stooped to the level of y'all leader, man. To this day, he still hasn't stooped to the level of y'all leader. You can't justify what he says over there. But y'all try to do it all the time. Then y'all call us names in the process. Because we on the side of right. Because we don't respect people dissing dead people and calling women bees over and over and dissing illnesses and wishing death on people. Who does that? But y'all disregard all that. Y'all disregard all that. And say what about KB? Like, what? Y'all say, oh, but he's a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. He ain't disrespecting the dead. He didn't take it personal. He didn't do things beyond the internet. Give out phone numbers and addresses. Defame his name. Start calling him shit that he's not. Putting out fake text messages. You can't justify all these things just because you want to call one man a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. We're all hypocrites, especially if we got kids or if we had kids. Come on, man. And sometimes it make you think like, y'all had to get paid or some shit like that. But no, like he says, the algorithms, the numbers, you go at them, and the numbers equal pay. I don't do number watching. But I do watch numbers sometimes if you bring it to my attention. Because you try to make it a point. And y'all know a lot of times we don't do our research. And I heard this guy say something about his numbers. And his numbers is going down, I seen your numbers, subscribers went down, sir. Don't lie, I seen it. I once seen your number at like 3 point something. Now it's at 2 point something. I don't care about the numbers. I ain't watching numbers, but it might be a reason for that, bro. It might be a reason for that. You know, you might have picked the wrong side. And the people are starting to see through the bullshit that you be saying on your shit. And then I love when y'all call somebody else playing victim, but y'all play victim. Then you throw military in there. Well, you want to diss the military. But now, you want to call yourself a military person after you done disrespected people, rolled in the mud, said these things, lied on somebody? He's buying drugs with super chat money. Like, you make egregious allegations with no proof, hoping that this man say something to you. At your age. But then, call yourself a military person. Disrespecting the military. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny when y'all try to justify the bullshit. But it can't be justified to people with common sense. That's why he still has the people. That's why KB still has the people. His numbers ain't going down, man. Ain't nothing wrong with his number. Even KB's numbers going down is still way higher than most. So who gives him? The nigga fell from he fell from the moon and landed on a star right below the moon. If so, like, so what? Who gives a fuck? He's still up in there. He's still up there. Numbers is going down. You're not in his analytics. You still watching. Numbers is all right to me. But your numbers are going down. And we're going to see how long your numbers stay there. They could go up. They could go up in the future. Who knows? But your audience is starting to see through y'all bullshit. Starting to realize that message ain't what it is. Starting to see like the content is really ain't content. And we could get that same content from y'all, but better over here. By some honest good folk. People forget where they come from and don't appreciate what they got. There's no way like somebody like that should have ever turned their back on KB and made up them type of allegations when he built your channel. Just off the strength of that, I gotta give you a pass. I wouldn't have what I have now if it wasn't for you, bro. Whether I like you now or not. So I'm not gonna make up some fake allegations and all that and go against you now. That's crazy. Biting the hand that feeds you. Biting the hand that feeds you. But y'all keep going over there supporting that bullish because I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know. He's trying to find new people. He said, who's next? Who knows? It's crazy. But in my opinion, I think that shit's going to fall off eventually. It's going to fall off. Ain't no real message behind it. It's going to fall off. What you doing? What you talking about? We tired of you disrespecting us right now. That's what they going to say. Man, all right, man. We tired of we done heard you call enough bees, man. How much more bees we going to hear? There's only about so many bees we going to hear you call them up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it gets old, man, but it is what it is. We're going to see. I'm going to keep doing what I do, doing my content, fighting the good fight for the right side and the good people. Keep doing my side. You know, I'm a content creator, and I appreciate y'all, man. It is what it is. And I'm hungry to the motherfucker now. Damn, I've really been on here for 2 hours. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. I got some barbecue ribs in there, some leftovers. I'm about to go. I got some potatoes, some baked potatoes. Yup. I'm about to go heat up some leftovers. I got some barbecue ribs, baked potatoes, and we have broccoli, I believe. Broccoli and cheese, potatoes, some barbecue ribs. I'm about to go heat that shit up and eat that shit. So I can eat and get ready to do a couple things and see if we can catch some other lives. Yo, I appreciate y'all, man. Love you, Draco. Oh, y'all, man. Everybody that touched the screen, man. From Draco to Lovey to who was the other dude? Travis Thompson. All y'all, man. Love y'all, man. I appreciate every single person. Your thoughts, everybody, man. Lovey, everybody, yo. Everybody that was here with me, that touched in, that came in, came out, hit the like button, left a comment, man. I'm starting to get the hang of this live shit, yo. I'm starting to get the hang of this live shit. You know what I need to do like everybody else is doing too? Salute, bro. What is that? StreamYard, right? I guess I could download it to my phone, I guess. I don't know. I guess I really don't have a big enough audience here or people really tuned in, but I wouldn't mind kicking it with y'all the way Kwame and other people do it. Like, it'd be up to y'all, you know what I'm saying? I could just sit here and run my goddamn mouth, you know what I'm saying? And y'all comment, and I just read the comments and shit. But at the same time, oh shit, thank you. Oh shit, got me a super chat. That's what's up. Thank you, Lovey. How you like put that to the top? How you like pin that motherfucker? It don't say like pin. No, I don't want to remove. I don't want to put in timeout. I don't want to hide. I'm out. Add as moderator. I pinned it in with the pin it. Got me a super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Lovey. I appreciate that. Oh shit, look at that motherfucker moving up in the world, man. See? Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna try to maybe get the StreamYard thing. So in case anybody wants to just click the link and kick it, shit, we do that, yo. Yeah, I'm learning. Cause I had to download the StreamYard to go on the panel, you know, to go live when I went on Kwame shit. So I guess it's in my phone, but I just go live just from my straight YouTube. But I like the fact that that you could talk on that in case somebody wanna click on, and you could click on and kick it. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even got to show your face. I think that's dope too. You know what I'm saying? So like y'all, any of y'all could have just came on, even if y'all just want to come on for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or y'all want to stay up there the whole time with me. Like you ain't even gotta show your face, yo. You ain't even gotta show your face. You ain't gotta show what you're doing. You know what I mean? And just kick it with a brother, man. Start to do this shit more often, man. I like this shit, man. Plus, I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them people that's, you don't want to give out too much of your personal life, but I'm lucky enough right now that I have free time. You know, I'm blessed. It always take a little luck, but I want to take the luck out of it. I apologize to my ancestors, to the Lord. I'm blessed. Of course, luck is in every little everything. I do believe in luck. I don't know anything but comment like that. I know, right? I'm learning this shit, yo, since I became a content creator, and I like it because now it gave me something else to do and to be busy with in my life when I almost was coming to that, or I was coming to that part of my life where it was like, okay, like, I don't stop dreaming though, y'all. I still got dreams. But I'm like, all right, what I'm going to do now? I got free time and I'm not doing what I used to be doing. I'm not as busy as I used to be. I used to be fucking busy like all the time. I used to be busy 24/7. I always had shit to do, especially like when I was in a business. So I was like, it was always something to do. I was always busy, busy, busy. Was making money, was doing this, was a plan, was doing this, was studios. I was so busy. My nickname used to be the guy who never sleeps. Yeah, I used to have a long ass nickname. That's what my boys and them used to call me. It's like the guy that never sleeps, because you would see me up late night and then I'll be up first thing in the morning. But I was busy, busy, busy. Now I'm not busy. Well, a little while ago, I wasn't busy, but I was blessed enough, and I'm blessed enough where I have free time, but my bills are still paid. I'm still able to support myself. I'm still able to pay my bills on my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still able to pay my bills. I get help, obviously. I'm with somebody, but you know what I mean? I pay the rent on my own though. You know what I mean? But I'm blessed to be able to have, everything that I need, and I have free time. And then being a content creator gave me something to do more in free time when I do have the free time. So it's just a blessing, man. I just appreciate y'all. I'm just happy that I got people that's willing to that subscribe to my channel and fuck with me from the fucking reaction videos I did from music to now. And they like my opinion. They like the shit that I say, like, you know what I mean? Just interested. It's dope. And now I'm fucking getting super chats that I never got before and shit. Like, I never even seen that shit before. Still don't know how to pin a fucking comment. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, they on some bullshit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to work the motherfucking StreamYard soon, yo. Your message will save lives. Perfect. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you every single time, man. Like, and I really appreciate it. And I've heard that before, like, that even from people around me though. Like I've had people around me that was like, yo, man, like, yo, you smart, dog. Like you don't know how smart you is, man, and you funny, you got personality, man, and people need to see it. And at one point, like I said, I was entertaining as far as, doing music and shit. So, but I've heard that before. Like, nah, like, yo, man, you talk with sense. You know what I mean? People told me that, like, yo, you know what you're saying. You talk with sense. You got something to say. I got a hell of a story too. Once I start being on here more and people really start fucking with me, somebody has a video explaining how to set up StreamYard, bro. Yeah, I do it. I go on YouTube and be getting the information. I'm one of them type people that when I get into something, I do a lot of research and shit and read on it, and I really learn it. You know what I'm saying? So I just recently thought about that. I only got the StreamYard to go on Kwame's joint, to go on his panel. And, so now I was just thinking about it like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I got the StreamYard to go on his shit. Maybe if anybody in the future wanted to click on, you know what I'm saying? And just kick it with me for the time, you know what I'm saying? We be on here. And I'm talk about all type of shit. My brain goes beyond just this too. So I could talk about a lot of shit with you guys. Anything. All type of life shit. Anything. Anything I want to talk about, I've been through it, man. I got 3 grown kids. I got 2 brothers that's Muslim. Both of them was on drugs. My mom uh, was living her life, didn't raise me as a young child. My pops died when I was 7. My grandma raised me. I got help. Like, I know we all got a story, but as hopefully as the audience growing, you or if you guys keep coming back, keep fucking with me and shit like that, people learn like got some shit that we could talk about some shit, man. You know, my brain knowledge goes more than just, talking shit with niggas. But right now, like you said, this is the fight we fight and this is what we into. This is the sector. And after a while, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna start giving my opinion, man. Because in the beginning, I sat back and just was like, I'm just gonna do my little reaction videos to the music and I'm gonna chill. But I'm monetized. And doing reaction videos to music can't get you monetized. Can't get you no bread or no money. We all just come together. Right. And think about that. Think about how many people, how many of us all came and messed with each other through KB. Think about that. Like a lot of good shit came from it. I think a lot of good people. Look at us connecting. We're connecting through because of KB. I believe, you know what I mean? I might have, a couple that came on here that was like, nah, I was rocking with you regardless or whatever, but you know what I mean? Different topics. Right. Hey, man, you put some time. Hey, I'm 33 now, young dog. Once you hit your 30s, man, you now you grown. Thank you, I will. Yeah, they trying to label us. And that's why I made that one video, I made that one video and I was like, why we gotta be called names? Because we don't call everybody else names that people follow on YouTube. Or in life, period. Nobody else get called names. Nobody else's like followers really get called names unless it's like Beyonce, the Beehive. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, my birthday in May, y'all. Next month. I'm a 13th baby, man. I think my birthday on Friday the 13th this year. Next month. Friday the 13th, May 13th. That's my birthday. Friday the 13th, I'm going to play Jason. Woo. Friday the 13th, May 13th. That's me. I'm a Taurus. Yeah, man. We could talk about a lot of different shit, man. Okay. You're right behind me. My mom is June 7th. But they said it be the people with that. Right. Beyonce got the Beehive, boo. Don't come after her. They get your ass, boy. The Beehive would tear your ass up. And that's the only problem I had with okay, July 8th. We all summer babies in this motherfucker. That's why I had to move down south. That's why I had to come down to Florida. I'm a Jersey baby, born and raised in Jersey all my life. I couldn't, man, fuck that snow, fuck that cold, fuck that winter. I'm a summer baby. I need this shit all year round. I said, I'm taking my ass to Florida. And God willing, God blessed, he allowed me to come down this motherfucker, be able to afford to come down here. And now I got a nice little crib and I'm chilling, man. All my kids is grown doing their thing. My oldest got a baby, you know what I'm saying? So all my kids is grown out doing their thing. That's crazy. I never thought I'd be this, like, you know what I mean? Growing up, like when I was young, I thought I was gonna be young forever. I never knew that I would be the guy now that's, like, I'm the OG almost now. Like, all my kids is grown. My youngest is 18. He with his mom living, like, he chilling. He come down, fuck with me whenever he want, like. Yeah, true. Thank you. Thank you. I try to tell them tourists we great, man. We bullheaded. We like to do shit our way on our own time. But we are good people. Oh, it's 19 seconds. That's what's up. Yeah, my first 2 is girls. And my last is my June bug, my junior, my only boy. All 2 years apart. All grown. My oldest just had a baby. I'm a grandfather now, 8 months. My grandbaby, 8 months old. Word, man. See, we all got families and shit, so we all relate to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just that bullshit. So, you know what I mean? And it's like the other dude, the old man, got young ones, man. Like, you got young ones, dog. Young ones. What are you doing? When my joints was that young, but like you can't say like you say, oh, what I would have did, what I do, what I do. It ain't no, we know it ain't no book to parenting. None of us are perfect. No parents are perfect. We all, you know what I'm saying. But, okay, Draco. But when my babies was babies like that, 4 and 6 years old, man, that's when I was like, I was a softie, man. All I did was show them attention and baby. I'm like, man, it was crazy, man, at that age. Like, constant attention, man. Constant. I ain't got too much time to be doing, I wouldn't be having too much time to be on the internet all that long, beefing and doing all this crazy shit with two little young ones like that. What are you doing? Right. And all of us got some crazy stories, man. Because we all got our own stories in our right and shit. And it's crazy. It's just crazy, man, that these old men and these people will act like this because of the internet, because of clicks and views. I don't think it's worth it. Like, because it's going to stop one day. Like, when it's going to stop, then what you going to do after that? All right, it's over. Then what? Like, you got to keep this going and going and going and going. If that's the type of person you is, that's your content. You got to keep doing this. That shit draining. And then at your age, what you plan on? Like, nah, it's got to stop. It's got to stop sooner or later. There's no way. Yeah. That's why I always thank God. I'll be like, yo, I'm glad I was blessed with a good soul. Because some people, that's what I believe. That's what I believe. I don't know if it's true. But I'll be like, yo, some people are just born with evil souls, man. And I just thank God that I was born with a good soul. I just thank God that I was born with a good soul, because I believe you could be born with a bad soul and there's nothing you could do about it. Like, for real. I think if you're born with an evil soul, a bad soul, there's nothing you could do about it. It's just, was you born? Did God bless you or not? Thank you. Because like they said, the devil was once an angel too. And he got followers. So it's like, some people are just born evil. Some are not. Some are, you got evil and good. And I just thank God every night, every day that I was born with a good soul. Yeah, you can see the difference about good and evil. You can see the difference. This whole shit is about good and evil. But you know what they say, and I believe it though. Love overpowers hate. Love overpowers it. You said many of us, right? That's what you was meant to say, right? Many of us thought, yeah. Right. Yep, I knew what you meant. That's why we standing on it. And that's why we so-called sticking up for KB. But that's why we giving our opinion and doing it, because it's like, hell no, man. No, we gotta stand on right. We need to speak, because the fuck you mean? Why should just one person take on that burden? Especially like he said, when they come in groups. Yeah, they come in groups. They sit up on the whole panel full, 5 of them, and they talk shit how he got people sticking up for him. So y'all allowed to jump him. All of y'all can get together and jump him, but we can't cheer from the sideline though, because it ain't even really like, we just jumping in. I feel like it's a little difference from what they're doing and what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can't speak our opinion and fight for him too. Well, call it what you want. If you want to say, yeah, like we can't fight for him, why y'all can fight together? Y'all want it to be unfair. That's what y'all want. Y'all want it to be unfair. Come on, man. He can't get no help, but y'all grouped together though. That's crazy, man. Come on, y'all. Then get mad when people stick up for him. He got all these people stick up there. Oh, they Quamites, they flunkies, they dick riding, they this, they that. Why we gotta be all that? Because we see through the bullshit. Because we got common sense and we see that y'all doing this man wrong. Y'all wrong. Period. Point blank. Y'all wrong. But we the cult. Y'all wrong. And y'all doing everything evil. Y'all doing all this evil shit. Y'all backing up all this evil language, all these evil actions. And we just don't want to condone it. We saying, no, that ain't right. And nothing right about what they doing. So we speaking up because we feel like y'all taking it too far. Y'all wrong. Y'all disrespectful. But we the Quamites and everything for doing that. What? Now you got to go through this shit with two older black women and Miss Queen Regina and Sister T, and then you bringing her husband in, and you got court dates, and you got all this nonsense. I know your wife looking at you like, I know your wife just like, ugh, like, I wonder if his wife have any family members, like sisters, brother, or anybody that see the shit that they putting her sister or whatever through. And it's like, yo, girl, like, huh? Do his wife have any family members that's like, yo, your man immature. You got an immature 50-year-old man. Like, I wonder if she got anybody in her family telling that shit. Restless souls. Facts. Facts. And I don't know how many times they done try to pull people past and shit like that. And I said the same thing. Like, man, we all got a fucking history. We all got one. We all got a history. None of us perfect. None of us did everything right. We all got shit we probably wish we could take back. We all did some shit, some crazy shit. Come on now. As long as it ain't nothing that you can't come back from, you know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't no P word, no R word, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing like that, kids and shit. Like, come on, man. We all got a history. As long as you ain't do nothing like that, you know what I mean? We all got history. Come on now. Like, let's keep it all the way funky now. Let's keep it all the way funky. He did this and he did this. So, we all did some shit. Damn near everybody been locked up once for something, even if he was innocent. Like, come on, man. As long as you ain't got no crazy shit in your background and we know what we talking about, we all got background. We all did some shit. And that's a part of life. That's what make us who we is now. We all learn from it. I look back on some of the shit I done said and did in my 20s, early 20s, and was like, whoa. Like, why? Damn, why was I? Damn, like I was acting like a little jerk around that time. Like I remember I did this one time, these actions that one time. Like, why did I do that? Like, damn, who influenced me to do that bullshit? Like I was influenced by the wrong shit, doing that dumb shit. You know what I mean? You look back on some shit and I'll be like, damn, why not? Damn, I wish I could take that back. Cause that ain't even my character. And it might have been something you only did once. Like, you like, damn, but you did it. But you did it. And you're like, damn, man, why did I do that dumb shit? Like, that ain't even my character. I'm glad I never did that shit again. Or, you know what I mean? I'm glad I grew out of that quick. Or I'm glad, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I ain't have to do that. Yeah, that's why we feel this way. We live like that. Because it's like, wow. It's like, wow. Grown men, dog. People, I know what you mean. That's why you look at these animals like that. Yeah. Right. I'm just waiting to see what's next, man, because that dude is off the chain. He talking about who next. He talking about who next. And I don't wish jail on nobody. I don't wish bad on nobody ever. I just don't. But I've been locked up, and I'll be like, yo, man, I don't wish jail on nobody. I don't wish jail on my worst enemy, unless you deserve to be there. We know what people need to be there. Because I always felt like they need to change the system anyway. You shouldn't go to jail for non-violent offenses and shit like that. Traffic fines. It shouldn't even be a thing in jail, in the system where you can go to jail for it. It shouldn't even be a thing in the system where you can go to jail for like unpaid fines for non-violent shit. It shouldn't even be a thing in the system for that. Right? Okay, no worries. I never mess with Sister T. I know that's right. Because I got a feeling now, like I said, I don't wish jail on nobody. But if it does happen in jail, so be it. And I always say I don't wish jail on my worst enemy, but if he goes, Oh well. You know why? Because he need to sit down for a little bit. He need time to sit the fuck down and think about his fucking life and reevaluate it. And sometimes you need a good sitting down. Sometimes I didn't think I needed to go to jail when I was 23. When I was 23 years old and I went to jail, I didn't think I should have been going there for the time that I was in there. I was like, I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't do nothing. I just sold a little bit of drugs, man. And I sold drugs to a grown motherfucker that's older than me that chose to do what he want. I ain't sell to no minors, no kids. I ain't kill nobody. My drug ain't kill nobody. Man, I sold to a grown motherfucker who that was his decision or whatever. So, but once I was there, and before I even got released, you know what I was saying to myself? I needed this. I needed this. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for this. You sat me down for a reason. I needed this. Now I got it together. Now I know what the fuck I need to do. And it worked. Yeah, then you will see. And that time I sat down in jail, I ain't been back since. I needed to sit the fuck down. I was reckless. I was reckless. It ain't reckless like that, but I was just living reckless. I wasn't living my life purpose. I was just living, untouchable. Drug dealing, all that. Now they about to feel the wrath. That's Drake though. Hit that reset button. Bop. Sat me down for a reason. Who knew what would have happened if I didn't get sat down when he sat me down? Who knew what would have happened? Because we was moving. I was moving in them streets. Not in no gang or nothing, but some people thought we was a gang. We called ourselves a crew. I got the tattoo. That's 220 with the teardrops, and it's a little one of my sayings and shit. 220 crew, but and we was in the street shaking and moving. Drug dealing, never hurt nobody though. I didn't like that with my crew. And with my crew, you couldn't do that with me. We was a non-violent crew unless necessary, unless need be. Unless we need be, we handle ourselves like a motherfucker, but right, thank you. And we was shaking and moving, man. And I'm talking about I was making a lot of money. I did my time, probation, statute of limitations back in 2003. Thank you, Lovey. And I'm one of them people, I don't really like to, because some people brag like, yo, I made a lot of money. But, I just made a little bit of money drug selling, like everybody did, was making a little bit of money. And I was just good at saving, And he sat me down for a reason. He sat me down at the right time. I ain't gonna lie. I had a gun with me. Oh, wow. You did 5 in the fair? Okay, damn. Salute. Did your time like a champ, huh? I know that's right. And I had a little gun that I used to have on me because I was making money. And I had a nice little chain. I was young. I didn't have too many chains flashy, but I had this one chain, yo. And I had that thing on layaway. I had this chain on layaway for a minute. And then I got blessed. I said, yo, and my baby mother at the time, and when I had my son with, she was mad. When I got that thing off a layaway, she was just shaking her head like, man, the attention. I kept it tucked a lot. Especially if I was with her, we was going places. I was in certain joint. I just tucked it. I wasn't scared of nothing. I had a gun on me. I had peoples with me. I had peoples that would kill for me. And I used to carry a little gun on me and shit, like stupid shit. Even sometimes when I didn't need to, I had a lot of people around me that you couldn't even lay a finger on me back then though. You couldn't. If anybody thought, I could be getting into not an argument, but like over sports or just cracking jokes, get too loud, peoples will come over and check you like, yo, I used to have to tell my peoples like, chill, man, we joking, we going like, chill. But that's how much they protected me. People around me protected me like a motherfucker. And like they used to call me baby boy. And I was moving reckless, man. I got lucky. I never got caught with the gun. I never been to prison. I got lucky, but I woke up. I went to jail. I woke up. And now you run your own business. See, we all got them comeback stories. We all got them good comeback stories, man. I ain't gonna lie, I changed my whole shit around really when my son came. My son came, Barack Obama was the president, and then at the time, like, oh, you never seen a black president before. Da, da, da. So I'm like, shit, let me change my life around and show my son that he could be with one woman and raise them, because I wasn't all. Now he got two older sisters, and I'm not with they mom. And I'm like, yo, let me change my example up, yo. You know what I mean? I was inspired by Barack Obama. I was inspired by my son that was about to turn 4 at the time. I was like, yo, you know what? Looking at my family, my inside, I was like, yo, you know what? Let me fuck that, man. Let me be a different real nigga. Fuck that false real nigga, that street shit thinking that was a real nigga. No. Man, let me be a real example. I said, man, I'm gonna show my son that you can be with one woman, and I could be with my raised. I could be in the household. I could work my ass off. I don't need to go out no more. I don't need to drink. I stopped drinking and everything. In 2008, I put the alcohol down. I stopped going to bars. I stopped going to clubs. If it wasn't about business, handling business, making money, something, I wasn't doing it. I said, yo, I'm gonna set a right example. I'm gonna change this whole shit up. And that's what I did. No more court dates. No more going to court. No more fines. No more jail. I'm doing everything legal, everything the right way. It felt good. I'm like, this is what a real person, this is real shit right here. Thank you. I'm like, shit, this is how you do it. And then everything, and we always had to say it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. But I toned it down, like I just started doing everything the right way, and then I just started getting blessed, man. I just started getting blessed. And I just kept my head down and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Never hurt nobody, never stole from nobody, like didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like I just kept my head down, did what I had to do. Even though me and my son mother didn't work out. It didn't work out. It was too late. When I changed, she said, too late. You did enough. You did enough, ladies, man. You did enough in the streets. It's too late now. She was going. I had to accept it. I said, okay. Some people around me was mad. I remember my older brother was mad. Like, yo, you wait till my little brother changed his life, yo. You wait till he stopped doing all this to leave. Right, I'm 41. So, but it was a blessing. I wasn't supposed to be with her anyway. I mean, salute to her. That's my son's mother. But my life got better actually when I left. When I left her. Being in public, no respect, facts. I'm like, yo, that's what I mean. Sometimes people you with can block your blessings. I ain't saying that the mother of my child, my son, was blocking my blessings, but I don't want to talk about it yet. We can get into my life later. Like, and I don't want to sound bad. She's a great mom. She do everything. But as far as relationship wise, she just wasn't a good person. I didn't know that till later. You know what I mean? Not to tell her business, but the guy that she got with after me, that she left me for, she ended up marrying and having 2 kids with and all that. This dude ended up fucking hitting me, which ironic. This dude ended up hitting me a year ago, and he did one of them Gilbert joints. First, he hit me with a long-ass text in the Facebook inbox. Her husband hit me with a long-ass Gilbert text. I hit that motherfucker. I couldn't read all that. I hit him. I said, yo, man, what's up, man? Just holler at me, bro. We ain't got no beef. We never had problems. He never disrespected me. I never disrespected him. So it was never no beef between us. She just left me for him, and like I didn't even know him like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was always good around my son. He already had a son that was the same age as my son. He's not a bad dude. He wasn't a bad father, nothing like that. And I always said, it's a plus. If you can have 2 good parents in your life, what's wrong with that? That's why sometimes females be, don't have that person around my son. Don't have that lady. But 2 good parents is better than 1. If they're good parents. Now, if the other parent is horrible, obviously. But, so the other dude, that she moved on with, he was a good father. He was a good father to his son. Like I said, his son is the same age as my son. So they was together. That was dope. You know what I mean? And we never had problems. Never. We never got into an argument. We never got into nothing. Me and him eventually just started co-parenting. Because our kids play basketball together on the same team, our sons and all shit like that. We talk. Me and him would meet because we never had problems. It ain't his fault that me and him was never cool. I ain't never know him like that. Didn't grow up with him. I didn't meet him till later. So I had no reason to be mad at him because she left me for him. He ain't my friend. I don't know him like that. Matter of fact, I had just met him, like I had just knew of him because of I know the same people that he knew eventually after we got older. I mean, you know, as when I moved to the town, but that was it. So I was never mad at him. Never. So we never had beef. And he never disrespected me outside of that. He always showed me respect. Even when he talked about me when I wasn't around, you know how bad news travel? The shit that would come back to me from him was always respect. They like, yo, dude, respect you. Yo, dude, did that. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. So I told him respect, and he was nothing but a good dude. So he hit me up, make a long story longer. He hit me up telling me what a horrible person she was and how he left her and all type of shit, yo. So I was like, damn, you know what I mean? And my life been blessed ever since. So, hey, man, y'all gonna get to know, man. We all got a story. We gonna get to know, man. We gonna get to know each other for real, man. And be on the side of right. Like, we all got some stories. That's some shit, right? Woo! That's some shit. Once y'all get to know me more, I tell y'all some more, boy. I tell y'all some shit, boy. I said, oh, she ain't the two goody shoes that she, that grass ain't greener, honey. And you know what happened? Because remember I told you I changed my life. I stopped selling drugs and all that. She was still accustomed to that life. He sold drugs though. He was doing that, but I think he sold like weed and shit. He didn't sell like the hard shit. He was selling weed, but he was making a lot of money, and he was he think he got brothers or people that was gang affiliated because they end up getting into some trouble. You know what I mean? Later and shit. But as far as being there around my son and all that, he never disrespected my son, never disrespected me in front of my son. He always was cool and shit. What he did on the side, that was his business. You know what I mean? He never did none of that shit in front of my son or nothing like that. So, you know what I mean? That side business was his, but he did that on the side. And she was used to that money, and that's what she went with. Oh, wait, you ain't bringing in the money like you used to? Oh, we just going off of savings and you going to get a job and doing this? Yeah. Next thing you know, it was out the door. I said, oh, okay. Used to that flashy life. I don't live that life no more. I guess I got boring after I stopped drinking and hanging out and selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't doing that no more. I pawned my shit and everything. The necklace and I wanted to change my life so much. I was like, yo, everything that I got that's affiliated with that lifestyle, that I got from selling drugs, I got rid of. That's how serious I was about it. That's how serious I was. I got rid of everything that I bought with the drug money. I got rid of it. I didn't even want to see it. So I'm getting rid of it. But that money I had saved, but I used that money I had saved. That was money. I ain't getting rid of that. But I used that for bills and my kids and whatever. You know what I mean? I let that shit go. Right. And it backfired. Even to this day. Because I talked to my son. Even to this day, because I talked to my son. But we don't talk about shit like that, but we just be kicking it and he just tell me, you know what I mean? But hey, man, I thank y'all for being here with me. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I'm going to have to go get me some Chick-fil-A now. Because I got to go take a ride. I hop in this car. Going to pick wifey up. I think I might get some Chick-fil-A, y'all. Should I get some Chick-fil-A? Should I just come save some money, come back home and eat my leftovers? I ate that last night, though. I ate them ribs and mashed potatoes last night. And I already had a taste for some Chick-fil-A. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, too, man. I appreciate y'all. For the Cash App once again. Lovey Star with the Cash App again. Oh, damn. This is my first joints, man. Damn, I love y'all motherfuckers, man. Yo, I was going to change Presbyterian years ago, and I'm like, ooh, that's a little expensive. Then they says you get like a lot of sodium or something from that. But that's my favorite shit is shrimp. That's my favorite food, really. Meatloaf and shrimp. Ain't that a crazy combination? Like, meatloaf is my shit, but it got to be a real meatloaf, a real good meatloaf with mashed potatoes. That's my shit. I'm cheap, man. I'm easy going. My birthdays and shit, I tell my girl, hey, man, meatloaf, mashed potatoes. I'm good. With a side of shrimp. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I was going to do Presbyterian. I looked, I said, oh, I don't know if I can afford that. A little expensive. That diet's a little expensive. Then I just threw the sodium in there because somebody said that. Like, yeah, but you'll get a lot of sodium and shit too. I think it was sodium. I said, yeah, you get a lot of sodium too, man. Chick-fil-A's fire. I know. Right around the corner too. I think I'm gonna get me some Chick-fil-A, y'all. I think I'm gonna give me some Chick-fil-A. I think I'm gonna do some nuggets. I always do a meal and nuggets. I always do the meal and the nuggets. They nuggets is banging, yo, and they mac and cheese is good too, man. They mac and cheese is good. Don't sleep on Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. Salute Draco, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It be so hard. I see why people get on here sometimes can't get off, because when you comment and you kicking, it's like, yo, it's almost like we family. That's why I'm like, yo, I gotta get the stream, y'all. So in case one of y'all want to talk for real, hear your voice, like, yo, let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? I see why sometimes it be hard to get over here. I had to piss for the last 20 minutes at least. Not really that bad, but I feel it coming on. But yeah, I see why KB sometimes be like, yo, let me go piss, bro. But I see why KB be on so long. And when you got an audience as big as his, how the fuck you supposed to get off? How the fuck am I supposed to get offline if I got 1,000 motherfuckers on here kicking it and we all just kicking it, having fun in the chat, kicking it with me, kicking the jokes, like a big-ass family reunion? How the fuck am I supposed to get off? Yeah, I'm going to be on this motherfucker couple hours kicking it with y'all. I see why he do that shit. For real. It ain't got nothing to do with the money. Nothing to do with the money. Who the fuck you know how many other people would stay over here for dinner 3 hours with not even 100 people, not even 10, 20 people in here, and would have sat on this motherfucker for this long? That's good. Bring it out. Bring it out. T.I. voice. Yo, what T.I. was doing? T.I. was tripping the other day. Maybe I'll come back and talk about that. T.I. was tripping. I heard he about to get sued. T.I. was tripping. We took that shit to heart. Will Smith got niggas. Yo, Will Smith got motherfuckers not even letting comedians finish nowadays. If Will Smith ain't never smacked Chris Rock, I don't believe this would be going on. T.I. wouldn't there like, yo, like now he made it to the point where it's like, yo, you say something, I can just stop your show now. I mean, I understand where T.I.'s coming from to a certain extent, but damn, dude, let him get the joke out, dude. See where it's going first. Approach her afterwards, after the show. You're just going to interrupt her shit. She a female, dog. I would have waited till after. You ain't got to laugh at the joke. Bitch thinks she funny. Then see her after the joke. Yo, I ain't appreciate that, man. You know, from black man to black women, you know what I mean? We tear each other down. Them allegations is false, man. Me and my wife, we don't got no charge of that. I just would appreciate, you know what I mean? It's a little tasteless to me, you know what I'm saying? I just would appreciate if you wouldn't do that to us, man. If you wouldn't do that for me. And then see what response you get, and then just don't support the shit if she continue to do it. These motherfuckers, damn, man. They making us look bad. I'm looking at all this shit out here, from the baby to him to this. I'm like, the baby trying to force chicks to kiss him. You better not grab my goddamn sister, my niece, my aunt, my cousin, my daughter, you better not grab her with both of your bare hands. I don't give a fuck who you think you is, nigga. No superstar rap. I don't care if you think you Chris Brown, Drake. I don't care who you is. Don't grab my sister by her face and think you gonna force your tongue in her mouth, nigga. Knock your goddamn lips off your face, man. Come on, why you doing that? And it's 1,000 cameras around. Making us look bad as a whole. He turned evil when that chick turned that kiss down. He turned evil, y'all. It's on my page. Go check it out. Did I put it up yet? No, I ain't put it up yet. My bad. I'm about to get off right here right now. I'm about to edit that video and put it up, man. Peace of love. I'm about to use the bathroom, go get me some Chick-fil-A, get wifey, and I don't know, I might go live later. If KB and nobody ain't going live. If ain't nobody else live, I might fuck around, go live again, roll me up a blunt, and kick it with y'all if y'all free later. If anybody's free later, y'all free, I might hop on there. If not, maybe tomorrow. Peace and love. And later on, I'll try to come on. If I see any of y'all on, then I stay on and we kick it. If not, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to drop that debate. Yo, check out my reaction to the baby trying to force this girl to kiss him, man. I don't like that, man. I don't like that one bit, man. Peace and love, y'all. Yo, it was love, man. It was love. Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, maybe I'll see some of y'all later on KB Live, if KB go live. Hopefully, I'll see y'all in the chat. You know, I'll say so. Eventually, you'll see me say something in the chat, even if it's just peace, what's up to KB, what's up, chat, or whatever. I always try to at least make 1 or 2 comments. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, I'll see y'all later, man. Right. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. I love y'all, man.